The year was 1947. India had just achieved independence. It was a time of great hope and aspiration. The nation dreamt of marking its place in the global economy. But the road to achieving this dream was strewn with challenges. India's GDP was low. Exports were lean. Dollar funding for imports was scarce, and a lion's share of industrial goods was imported. The country had won independence from foreign rule, but now it had to achieve true economic independence. It had to encourage indigenous enterprises to flourish. By providing them with opportunities and robust financing was the chosen path. Exploring ways to equip the private sector with adequate capital, the RBI set up a committee on finance for the private sector with the approval of the government. Based on the findings of this committee, a steering committee was set up to lay the foundation of a private financial institution. Led by Mr. A.D. Shroff, an eminent industrialist, the committee comprised intellectual giants and industry luminaries of that time. Around the same time, the World Bank was looking for an agency through which it could channel its funds into industries in India. At the confluence of these two intentions, the Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, popularly known as ICICI, was conceived. It was set up as a development financial institution that would provide medium and long-term financing to Indian businesses towards boosting independent India's growth. ICICI was launched on the 5th of January 1955. It commenced its journey from a buzzing business address in current-day Mumbai. Shortly after, it received a loan from the Government of India and a line of credit from the World Bank. The corporation began providing assistance in both rupee and foreign currency to private enterprises from a wide spectrum of industries. Under the stewardship of its sterling leaders, ICICI became profitable in its very first year of operation. Within a decade of its existence, ICICI had financed a plethora of projects which cemented the foundation of a strong and resilient base of indigenous enterprises across the country. It sanctioned assistance worth over 100 crore rupees to 328 companies, around half of them being new. The quantum of assistance is equivalent to over 2,000 crore rupees today. Projects financed by ICICI alone in its first 10 years of operations empowered the economy to annually produce 150,000 tons of paper, which is equivalent in length to over 1,000 round trips between Kashmir and Kanyakumari. 217,000 tons of superphosphate, a critical ingredient for better crop yields in a predominantly agrarian India. 20,000 tons of wire ropes and 173,000 tons of steel tubes. Time and again, sensing the need of the hour, ICICI dedicated itself into the service of the nation that aspired to grow rapidly and independently. In the face of dire cement shortages, when India was importing at a premium of almost 50% over domestic prices, ICICI funded an annual capacity amounting to 1/3 of India's total cement production. During the exodus of foreign auto sector brands, ICICI channeled 16% of its total commitments to indigenous enterprises in India's nascent automotive sector. By the end of the decade, ICICI had been serving the Indian economy by partnering with domestic corporations on their journeys. Many of these companies would go on to expand, create jobs and incomes, and foster progress. Some would become household names and domestic icons, and others would put India on the global map. As ICICI entered the next phase, little did it know that emergent India would face new challenges. During these winds of change. It would reorient itself to the country's newer priorities. It expanded, evolved, and set in motion organizations that would eventually play significant roles in the country's development.
हाय
हाय।
थैंक गॉड ICICI बैंक फॉरेक्स कार्ड है, वरना
ये लो।
हो गया
हो गया जी।
बस 2 मिनट्स प्लीज। 1 2 3
फॉर सेफ्टी। बेटा गिरा दिया।
1 मिनट बस। $500 में पूरा हफ्ता निकालना है बेबी।
आप विदेश में हैं और आपके पैसे कम पड़ गए। अरे बैंक तो आपके फोन में है, बस आई मोबाइल पे ऐप खोलिए और ICICI बैंक फॉरेक्स कार्ड रिलोड कीजिए।
तो आप भी अपना आई मोबाइल पे ऐप खोलिए और आज ही लीजिए अपना ICICI बैंक फॉरेक्स कार्ड।
क्रिकेट में हर बॉल पे चौका या छक्का मारना थोड़ा मुश्किल है, मगर कुछ ही मिनटों में होम लोन सेक्शन मिलना बहुत आसान। कैसे? ICICI बैंक आई मोबाइल पे ऐप से गेट प्री अप्रूव्ड होम लोन ऑफर्स, इंस्टेंट सैंक्शन लेटर, वो भी डिजिटली। नॉट एन ICICI बैंक कस्टमर, यू कैन स्टिल अप्लाई। मैं तो यही नेट्स में प्रैक्टिस करते करते लोन के लिए अप्लाई कर रही हूँ। और आप? क्रिकेट की कैप्टन इस बैंकिंग के कैप्टन को हमेशा साथ रखती है। आप भी रखो। आज ही डाउनलोड करो आई मोबाइल पे ऐप।
स्माइल से शुरू कर।
हेलो सर। सर मैं फॉर्चुनेट लॉटरी से अनुज।
हाँ बोलिए।
बधाई हो सर, आपको 10 लाख की लॉटरी लगी है।
10 लाख? सच्ची?
जी जी सर। एंड सर आपको क्लेम करने के लिए सिर्फ 10,000 की रजिस्ट्रेशन फी देनी होगी।
10,000 की रजिस्ट्रेशन? क्यों? हेलो?
अब मछली को जाल में फंसा।
सुनाई दे रहा आपको? हेलो?
सर ये 1 टाइम प्रोसेसिंग फी है।
ओके।
इससे आपकी लॉटरी पे टैक्स भी नहीं लगेगा।
अच्छा।
सर मैं पेमेंट के लिंक भेज रहा हूँ, आप उस पर ट्रांसफर कर दीजिए।
अच्छा ये लिंक?
यस सर।
मछली तो फंस गई। शिंगे
देखो उधर भी।
और ये स्क्रीन का फोटो लो। हार्ड डिस्क, सारे हार्ड डिस्क उठाओ। याद रखिए, ऐसे फर्जी लॉटरी कॉल्स पे या उनसे आए मैसेजेस पे विश्वास ना करें, ना ही किसी अनजान लिंक पे क्लिक करें। तो सतर्क रहें। आइए मिलकर चीट्स को बीट करें।
Life isn't easy. It gives you the hardest of challenges, but also a chance to bounce back. I took mine. When I was growing up, poverty and fear of sleeping without food were our constant troubles. I saw my amma struggle to earn food for us. She did odd jobs and tried her best to feed the family of 5, but nothing helped. The tension at home was so heavy that there were nights when my sister and I had to sleep outside the house just to find some peace. I loved to study. Amma always wanted me to become independent, but we had no money to fulfill our dreams. In class 6th, I was sent to a shelter home for children. A few years passed, but nothing got better at home. I decided to come back and help Amma. I took up jobs like her, and as a result, I had to drop out of college. Soon I got married. Life got a little better. But this relief didn't last for long. The pandemic came and my husband lost his job. I could get no jobs and debts were piling up. We had no money. Food became a dream again. There were days when we would only get to eat rice and chili powder, and some days we had nothing. I was desperately praying to survive this darkness. That's when my friend introduced me to the ICICI Academy for Skills. It was the chance I was looking for. I took it. I enrolled in the selling skills course. It was free of cost. Classes were held online, so I could attend them from home. Over the next few months, the trainers at the academy taught me the art of selling. I learned how to interact with customers. They worked on my etiquette, English communication skills and taught me all about finances so that I could stand on my own feet. After completing the course, ICICI Foundation helped me prepare for interviews. Today, I work at a leading retail store as a sales executive. I also became the top performer there. I wish to become a manager one day. My life has changed completely. I can support my loved ones. I even bought a bike and a TV for my family. My neighbors, friends, and family compliment me on my achievements. My kitchen is blessed with food and a promise that we won't ever sleep hungry again. Today, I am proud of what I have become and I am grateful to ICICI Foundation for making this possible. Nanni ICICI Foundation.
अगर आपका बच्चा विदेश पढ़ने गया है तो उसे आईसीआईसीआई बैंक स्टूडेंट फॉरेक्स कार्ड जरूर दें। देखिए
$1000 तुझे आज फीस भरनी और तू अब भी बता रही है $50 ही बचा है मम्मा। मायमी वाली मामी जी को बोल दे $1000।
न मामी न चाची, सिर्फ आईसीआईसीआई बैंक स्टूडेंट फॉरेक्स कार्ड। बस आई मोबाइल पे ऐप खोला और डॉलर्स रिलोड कर दिए।
मिल गए। I love you dad। अरे क्या हो रहा है ये? कोई मुझे भी बताएगा?
अपना आई मोबाइल पे ऐप खोलिए और आज ही लीजिए आईसीआईसीआई बैंक स्टूडेंट फॉरेक्स कार्ड।
मेरा नाम जतिन है। हमारे अवारिया नाम के फूड रिटेल आउटलेट्स हैं ऑल ओवर बॉम्बे और अवारिया केम इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस 8 years बैक। वी थ्राइव बेसिकली ऑन इनोवेशंस। हमारा स्पेशलिटी है ड्राई फरसान, फ्रेश फरसान, मिठाई जिसकी फैक्ट्री है और हम ही बनाते हैं और डेली सप्लाई फ्रेश मिठाई विद क्वालिटी goes to every single store of ours। ICICI बैंक के साथ हम लोग 2019 से जुड़े हुए हैं। उनके प्रोडक्ट्स यूज़ कर रहे हैं। पहला है इजी पे। इजी पे में आपका QR कोड, पॉज मशीन और इजी साउंड, ये 3 आता है जिसके माध्यम से पूरा डिजिटाइजेशन हो गया है। जो दूसरा प्रोडक्ट है जो ICICI बैंक का कनेक्टेड बैंकिंग ऐप है जिसके द्वारा पेमेंट्स लेना, पेमेंट्स देना, ट्रांजैक्शंस करना, टैक्स भरना, सैलरी अकाउंट्स खोलना, सैलरी क्रेडिट करना इत्यादि सारे काम बहुत इजी तरह से बिना मुश्किल के कोई भी यूज़ कर सकता है। और तीसरा प्रोडक्ट जो हम यूज़ करते हैं वो है इंस्टाबिज, जो एनी टाइम एनीवेयर बैंकिंग ऐप है एंड इट हैज़ मेड आवर लाइफ रियली सिंपलर। आई एम वेरी हैप्पी यूजिंग दिस ऐप बिकॉज ईजी कंट्रोलेबल ऐप है जो स्टोर में हर बंदा यूज़ कर सकता है, जिसके रिपोर्ट्स बहुत इजीली अवेलेबल हैं ऐप पे और अगले दिन आप उसका सारा मुआयना कर सकते हैं खुद ही। I personally use that product and I am very happy using that product. I would highly recommend all these products to you people. Thank you.
अरे अनिल कपूर
जरा देखेंगे, मेरा टायर हो गया बस्ट।
अनिल हो या सुनील,
पर पेमेंट फास्ट। ओहो,
आई मोबाइल पे ये इन क्यूआर कोड्स पे चलेगा?
आईसीआईसीआई बैंक का आई मोबाइल पे सारे क्यूआर कोड्स पे चलेगा। किसी भी बैंक के अकाउंट को लिंक करो और किसी भी क्यूआर कोड पे पे करो। सर अभी भी कैसे इतने फिट और मस्त? बता दूंगा, पर पेमेंट फर्स्ट। करो पे विद आई मोबाइल पे।
आज सीखेंगे क्यूआर कोड फ्रॉड। फोकस।
हेलो
हेलो सर, shopping.com से आपने जो जूते ऑर्डर किए थे फिलहाल वो स्टॉक में नहीं है। स्माइल।
पर पेमेंट तो कट हो गया।
जूम इन जूम इन।
डोंट वरी सर, रिफंड के लिए क्यूआर कोड भेज रही हूँ, आपको सिर्फ स्कैन करना है।
क्यूआर कोड से रिफंड?
यस सर,
गॉट इट।
यही है सबसे फास्टेस्ट प्रोसेस रिफंड के लिए। प्लीज जल्दी कीजिए, आपका पैसा लौटाना हमारा फर्ज है।
क्यों मैडम फर्जी, बहुत जल्दी है आपको?
नहीं तो
चलो सबको खड़ा करो। तो आप क्या समझे? क्यूआर कोड सिर्फ पेमेंट करने के लिए स्कैन किया जाता है, पैसे रिसीव करने के लिए नहीं। सतर्क रहें। आइए मिलकर चीट्स को बीट करें।
अरे मेरी एक इम्पोर्टेंट मीटिंग है, कितना टाइम लगेगा पहुंचने में?
अरे मैडम ट्रैफिक है, इतना टाइम तो लगेगा ना।
यार कितना टाइम लगेगा?
अरे इतना टाइम तो लगता है।
अरे पर मुझे बिजनेस लोन कब मिलेगा?
अरे इतना टाइम तो लगता है।
वेल बाकी सबका तो मुझे पता नहीं, बट आपके बिजनेस से रिलेटेड जितनी भी बैंकिंग प्रॉब्लम्स है उसका सोल्यूशन मेरे पास जरूर है। ये है आईसीआईसीआई बैंक का सुपर ऐप इंस्टा बिज ऐप, जहां पे आप जैसे बिजनेस ओनर्स इंस्टेंट और पेपरलेस ओडी फैसिलिटी पा सकते हैं। कुछ ही क्लिक्स में पीओएस मशीन ऑर्डर कर सकते हैं और साथ ही में बहुत सारे फैसिलिटीज तुरंत अवेल कर सकते हैं।
पर मेरा तो आईसीआईसीआई बैंक में अकाउंट ही नहीं है।
अरे डोंट वरी, ये फैसिलिटी सभी के लिए बहुत इजीली अवेलेबल है। टू नो मोर, चेक आउट द कैप्शन बिलो।
वाह, सबको खिलाओ।
पराठे।
बेबे पेमेंट क्यूआर कोड।
वो तो नहीं है।
ओहो, बेबे मोबाइल नंबर दे दे। आईसीआईसीआई बैंक के आई मोबाइल पे ऐप से किसी भी मोबाइल नंबर पर पेमेंट कर सकते हैं। बेबे किसी भी बैंक के अकाउंट को लिंक करो और किसी भी मोबाइल नंबर पर पे करो। वाह, सबको पिलाओ।
पिलाओ।
करो पे विद आई मोबाइल पे।
ഇതെന്റെ ദുബായ്ക്കാരൻ കസിൻ മനു. പണ്ട് മാരത്തോൺ മനു ആയിരുന്നു. ICICI ബാങ്കിലേക്ക് മാറിയതോടെ മനസമാധാനം മനുവായി. നാട്ടിലെത്തിയാലേ പണ്ട് ബാങ്കിലേക്ക് ഓട്ടോ ആയിരുന്നു. എടാ സദ്യ കഴിക്കുന്നില്ലേ? എടാ നീ വരുന്നില്ലേ? അപ്പൊ നിന്റെ ഫോട്ടോ ഞാൻ എല്ലാരെയും കാണിച്ചോളാം.
ഫോട്ടോ
ആ മനു,
മണി ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ
ബാങ്ക് ICICI ബാങ്കിലേക്ക് മാറിയതിനു ശേഷം മനുവിന് ഓടണ്ട. ഹോം ലോൺ സാങ്ഷൻ, KYC, മണി ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ എല്ലാം എവിടെ ഇരുന്നാലും ശരിയാക്കാം.
ഞാൻ ഫ്രീയാ, സിനിമയ്ക്ക് പോയാലോ?
ഇനി ഫോണിലൂടെ ബാങ്കിംഗ് ചെയ്യാം, ലോകത്തെവിടെ നിന്നും. ICICI ബാങ്കിനൊപ്പം.
आज सीखेंगे यूपीआई पिन फ्रॉड। शुरू कर।
हेलो।
हाय मिसेस जोशी, आपके फ्रिज की लिस्टिंग देखी ऑनलाइन। इंटरेस्टेड हूँ, एडवांस भेजना था।
फ्रिज देखे भी ना।
वो मैम।
हेलो
भैया।
हेलो मैम।
जी।
मैडम अब आप हमें शर्मिंदा कर रही हैं। आप भी इंदौर के, हम भी इंदौर के, तो आप तो हमारी भाभी हुई ना। एडवांस पेमेंट भेजने के लिए एक ऑनलाइन लिंक भेज रहा हूँ।
अच्छा जी, मिल गया।
आपको बस इसमें ना अपना यूपीआई पिन इंटर करना है।
पर सर, यूपीआई पिन तो पैसे सेंड करने के लिए होता है ना।
सबको कहाँ पता। कौन?
इंदौर वाली भाभी। नहीं पता था ना। यूपीआई पिन सिर्फ पेमेंट करने के लिए एंटर कीजिए, पैसे रिसीव करने के लिए नहीं। पिन एंटर करने से पैसे आपके अकाउंट से कट जाते हैं। सतर्क रहिए। आइए मिलकर चीट्स को बीट करें।
आर्यन चलो ब्रेकफास्ट कर लो। कमिंग। 5 लाख।
पाटिल।
सॉरी। अरे देवा, बड़ा झटका लगा है।
तुम्हारे भी अकाउंट से 5 लाख जाते तो ऐसा ही होता।
मेरे अकाउंट से 5 लाख।
पाटिल फोकस।
सॉरी।
ये पढ़ो।
डियर यूजर, योर बैंक अकाउंट विल ब्लॉक टुडे, प्लीज इमीडिएटली अपडेट केवाईसी। लिंक भी है। अरे मैडम, ये बैंक का ऐप लगता है।
केवाईसी अपडेट करने के लिए ऐप डाउनलोड। स्ट्रेंज। दिखाओ। यहाँ इन्होंने बैंक का समझ के फेक ऐप डाउनलोड किया, यूजर आईडी, पासवर्ड, एटीएम पिन, अकाउंट नंबर डाला और
वहाँ फ्रॉडस्टर्स को मिल गया। एंट्री इधर, डिटेल्स उधर।
जीनियस पाटिल।
थैंक यू। पर मैडम, ये ओटीपी
वो भी ऐप से ऑटो फॉरवर्ड हो जाता है।
ओह माय फ्रॉड।
तुम तो समझ गए। और आप अनजान लिंक से कोई ऐप डाउनलोड ना करें। अक्सर फ्रॉडस्टर्स नकली बैंक ऑफिशियल्स बनके ऐप्स डाउनलोड करवाते हैं और फोन से आपके बैंक के सारे डिटेल्स कॉपी करके अकाउंट से पैसा चुरा लेते हैं। सतर्क रहें। आइए मिलकर चीट्स को बीट करें।
भारत, सुनते ही कैसे रगों में एक अलग सा जोश बहने लगता है ना। कभी सोचा है ये देश जब धड़कता है तो कैसी आवाज आती है। अंबर से ऊंचे पर्वत है अपने भारत का ताज, तो दूर कहीं किसी रेगिस्तान में बीते कल की आवाज। कहीं हरियाली, कहीं वादी है, खेतों से खुशबू आती है इस मिट्टी की जो हर रंग में घर घर में पूजी जाती है। कहीं झरनों की झंकार में रिमझिम सी बहती धाराओं में, कहीं लहरों से बातें करता दरिया इशारों इशारों में। जायके ऐसे जुबान से लग के दिल पर खेले दांव और उमड़ उमड़ पड़े हुनर हुनर हर शहर शहर हर गांव। कहीं रेशम के धागों से बुनी हुई सौगातें हैं और कहीं चरखे कानों में कोई गीत जादुई गाते हैं।
यहाँ नृत्य भी है, संगीत भी। और वीरों की विरासत भी है। और जहां भी जाए दुनिया में हमें छा जाने की आदत भी है। हाथों में हो जब हाथ तो ऊंची परवास बनती है। जब सबके सुर मिल जाते हैं तो भारत की आवाज बनती है।
Good afternoon, everyone. It's now 2 p.m. The requisite quorum being present, I declare the meeting open. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I welcome you all to the 29th Annual General Meeting, AGM, of ICICI Bank Limited. In compliance with the applicable provisions of the Companies Act 2013, read with rules made thereunder and general circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, this AGM is being held through video conferencing / other audiovisual means. The bank has taken all the feasible efforts to enable the members to participate through video conferencing / other audiovisual means and vote on the items of business to be transacted at the AGM. I am participating in this AGM from bank's office in New Delhi. I am an independent director on the board of the bank and also chairman of the Corporate Social Responsibility Committee. I now request other independent directors on the board of bank to introduce themselves. I will start with Mr. Hari L. Mundra.
Thank you, Chairman, and good afternoon, friends. I am Hari Mundra, one of the independent directors of your bank. I am participating in this AGM from my residence in Mumbai. I am also the chairman of Stakeholders Relationship Committee of the board, which looks after your interests and issues as shareholders. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mundra. Mr. S. Madhavan.
Namaskar, good morning. My name is S. Madhavan. I'm an independent director of the bank. I also chair the risk committee of the board. I am joining this meeting from the United Kingdom. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Madhavan. Ms. Neelam Dhawan.
Hello, everyone. I am Neelam Dhawan, Independent Director of the bank and Chairperson of the Board Governance, Remuneration and Nomination Committee. I am participating in the AGM from Singapore. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dhawan. Mr. Radhakrishnan Nair.
Good afternoon to all. I am Radhakrishnan Nair, Independent Director of the bank. I am participating in this meeting from Bangalore. I also chair the Fraud Monitoring Committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nair. Mr. B. Sriram.
Good afternoon to all of you. I am B. Sriram. I'm an independent director of the bank, and I also chair the Information Technology Strategy Committee. I am participating in this meeting from my residence in Chennai. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sriram. Mr. Uday Chitle.
Good afternoon. I'm Uday Chitale. I'm an independent director and I chair the audit committee of the board. I'm participating at this meeting from my residence in Mumbai. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chitle. Ms. Vibha Paul Rishi.
Namaste, I am Vibha Paul Rishi. I am an independent director on the board. I also chair the customer service committee. I'm participating in this meeting from my residence in Gurgaon.
Thank you, Ms. Rishi. Mr. Sandeep Bakshi, Managing Director and CEO of the bank, is joining us from Mumbai. I request Mr. Sandeep Bakshi to introduce himself and others who are present with him in the corporate office of the bank at Mumbai. Mr. Bakshi.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon to all of you. I am Sandeep Bakshi. I welcome you all to the 29th Annual General Meeting of the bank. I am attending this AGM from the corporate office of the bank situated in Bandra Kurla Complex, Mumbai. I will now introduce to you the executive members of the board and other key managerial personnel present with me. To my right is Mr. Rakesh Jha, Executive Director of the bank. Seated to his right is Ms. Prachiti Lalinkar, Company Secretary of the bank. To my left is Mr. Sandeep Batra, Executive Director of the bank. Seated to his left, we have Mr. Anandya Banerjee, Group Chief Financial Officer of the bank. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep. All the members of the board are present at this 29th Annual General Meeting. The authorized representatives of Messrs. MSKA and Associates and Messrs. KKC and Associates LLP, Chartered Accountants, formerly Messrs. Khimji Kumarji and Company LLP, Joint Statutory Auditors, and Messrs. Parekh and Associates, Secretarial Auditor of the bank for fiscal 2023, are attending this AGM through video conferencing / other audiovisual means. The authorized representative of Messrs. Alvin J and Co, Company Secretaries, Secretarial Auditor of the bank for fiscal 2024, is also attending this AGM. As required under Regulation 13 of the Securities and Exchange Board of India, Shared Based Employee Benefits and Sweet Equity Regulations 2021, a certificate from Messrs. Parekh and Associates, the Secretarial Auditor of the bank for fiscal 2023, stating that the Employees Stock Option Scheme and Employees Stock Unit Scheme of the bank has been implemented in accordance with the said regulations, have been obtained by the bank and is placed before this meeting and is available for inspection. The statutory registers as required under the Companies Act 2013, Auditor's Report, Secretarial Audit Report, and the documents referred to in Notice of AGM are open for inspection. As this AGM is being held through video conferencing / other audiovisual means, there was no requirement of appointment of proxies by the members. Register of proxies is therefore not applicable for this AGM and not available for inspection. Coming to the business of the meeting, with your permission, I shall now take the notice convening this meeting as read. In line with the provisions of Section 145 of the Companies Act 2013 and Secretarial Standard on General Meetings, only the qualifications, observations or comments or other remarks in the auditor's report on the financial transactions or matters which have any adverse effect on the functioning of the company are required to be read out at the AGM. As there are no qualifications, observations or comments or other remarks of the auditors, the auditor's report is not required to be read. As per the Secretarial Standard on General Meetings, only the qualifications, observations or comments or other remarks in the secretarial audit or comments or required to be read. Secretarial audit report which have any material adverse effect on the functioning of the company are required to be read out. Just a minute, read out. This part is masked just. At the AGM, as there are no qualifications, observations or comments or other remarks of the secretarial auditor The secretarial audit report is not required to be screened now. I request our MD and CEO to take us through the presentation. MD and CEO.
Of you. Thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope that all of you are doing well. I will take you briefly through our presentation and then we would be happy to take your questions. Our strategic focus is to grow the profit before tax, excluding treasury gains, within the guardrails of compliance and risk management through a 360-degree customer-centric approach and by focusing on ecosystems and micro markets. We are continuing our journey of redesigning processes and upgrading digital platforms by leveraging tech-based solutions for seamless, simple and secure customer experiences. The bank's efforts towards building a sustainable business continue to be anchored by the principles of return of capital, fair to customer, fair to bank, and one bank, one team, one ROE. We will continue to operate within a strategic framework and strengthen our franchise. Our focus is to be the trusted financial services provider of choice for our customers, and building trust with all stakeholders is our priority. In financial year 2023, the profit before tax excluding treasury gains grew by 43% year on year to 424.73 billion rupees. The profit after tax grew by 36.7% year on year to 318.96 billion rupees in financial year 2023. During financial year 2023, we continued to strengthen our banking franchise. Period end total deposits grew by 10.9% year on year to 11.8 trillion rupees at March 31, 2023. Period end term deposits grew by 17.1% year on year to 6.4 trillion rupees at March 31, 2023. Current and saving accounts deposits on a daily average basis increased by 13.3% year on year to 4.8 trillion rupees in financial year 2023. We had 6,074 branches as of June 30, 2023. About 51% of the branches were located in semi-urban and rural locations. We continued to increase the share of the granular diversified lending to retail and small business customers in our overall portfolio. The domestic loan book grew by 20.5% on year to at March 31, 2023, driven by retail loans which grew by 22.7% year on year, business banking loans which grew by 34.9% year on year, and SME loans which grew by 19.2% year on year. The overall loan growth was 18.7% year on year. We saw continued improvement in asset quality during the year. The net NPA ratio declined to 0.48% at March 31, 2023 from 0.76% at March 31, 2022. The provision coverage ratio was healthy at 82.8% as of March 31, 2023. We maintained a healthy capital position with total capital adequacy ratio of 18.34%, Tier 1 ratio of 17.60% and CET1 ratio of 17.12% as of March 31, 2023. The board has recommended a dividend of rupees 8 per share for financial year 2023, reflecting a dividend payout of 55.99 billion rupees subject to shareholder approval. Now I will briefly talk about our performance in Q1 of 2024. Profit before tax excluding treasury gains grew by 38% year on year to 125.95 billion rupees at June 30, 2023. Profit after tax grew by 39.7% year on year to 96.48 billion rupees. Total deposits grew by about 17.9% year on year to about 12.4 trillion rupees at June 30, 2023. Total advances grew by 18.1% year on year and domestic advances grew by 20.6% year on year. Our provision coverage ratio on NPAs was 82.4% and net NPA ratio was 0.8%, 0.48% at June 30, 2023. In addition, we continue to hold contingency provisions of 131 billion rupees or about 1.2% of advances. The capital position of the bank continued to be healthy with a CET1 ratio of 16.66%, Tier 1 ratio of 16.76% and total capital adequacy ratio of 17.47% at June 30, 2023, including profits for the quarter. We are committed to maintain the highest standards of governance in the conduct of our business. We have a dedicated focus on ESG with oversight by the Board Risk Committee. Through our philanthropic arm, ICICI Foundation for Inclusive Growth, we continue to build on a legacy of philanthropy through various initiatives in areas like providing affordable and accessible healthcare, enabling rural livelihoods, and preserving the environment and ecology. India's economy continues to be stable and robust amidst global volatility. This has been enabled by effective and forward-looking policies and actions by the government and other authorities. Looking ahead, we see many opportunities to grow market share across key segments. We will continue to maintain a strong balance sheet with robust liquidity, prudent provisioning and healthy capital adequacy. We will remain focused on delivering sustainable performance and value creation for our stakeholders. With this, I conclude my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep. The bank has received requests from some members expressing their desire to speak at this AGM. The list of such members is placed before me. I will invite them one by one to express their views or ask questions. Members are kindly requested to focus their queries on matters pertaining to the notice of the meeting. Further, customer or employee issues of the members may be taken with the respective company officials. In order to accommodate the maximum number of speakers possible, we request the members to be brief and avoid repetition of questions so that other members also are given a fair opportunity. After hearing out all the speaker members, queries, if any, raised by the members would be collectively answered by the MD and CEO. Members whose names are called out are requested to unmute themselves and join by switching on the video and proceed to speak. If the member is unable to join through video mode for any reason, then the member can ask question or seek clarification through the audio mode. Members are requested to kindly ensure that they are seated in their area where there is a proper lighting and minimum background sound. If it is observed that there is a connectivity problem at members' end, then the next speaker will be invited to talk. If connectivity improves, we will try connecting the member again once other members who have registered complete their turn. Let me start by inviting speaker number 1, Mr. Manoj Kumar Gupta, who is joining us from Kolkata. Mr. Gupta.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Yes, please speak. Yes, now you are visible also.
Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I have joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata. I feel proud to be a part of ICICI Bank. And sir, I thanks to the MD and his entire team for a good result of the bank for the year 22-23 in spite of several challenges. And I thanks to the company secretary and the team to help us to join this meeting through VC. And I especially thank to the company secretary that this time the secretarial department and the company secretary has called thrice to inform us that we have registered our name as a speaker and we are sending new name. And sir, dividend is good. And sir, in the private sector bank, competition is there. So how you face that competition? Is there any plan to acquire any small private sector bank to merge with the ICICI Bank? Recently, HDFC become the fourth largest bank in the world and second bank in the country. So what's your outlook in that regard, sir? And spread the wings of branches because we have not reached, but Bandhan, IDFC First Bank, several private bank has reached the interior, like in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, interior. where is the coal mines, iron ore mines, they have reached there. So why are you not taking a chance to open a branch in that areas to get the bulk accounts in that area? Because in a colliery, more than 2 lakh people are working. So you will get around 40,000 because IDFC has opened several branches in the colliery areas. Bandhan Bank is a new bank. Just to see that Bandhan Bank has opened their branches in the Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, in interior where the mines and other steel sector are factories are there. So you should consider also and open the ATM on the railway stations, malls and the airports to help the investors and the account holders. And we can't forget the contribution of Mr. Wagul and Mr. Kamath. They are the pioneer of this company. And I'm a great admirer of Mr. Wagul and Mr. Kamath. And I have got a chance in my life to meet Mr. Wagul when the company's registered office was in Churchgate. And I have seen that person in my life that he never kept a table and chair. He always worked from the sofa in Churchgate. And so I have a great admire and I have great respect for that. How you will reduce the NPA and what steps are you taking to reduce the NPA? And how much amount reported as fraud up to 31st March 2023? Sir, and what steps are you taking to get back the amount of fraud? And default loans, what steps are you taking? The loan, जो लोन लेते हैं सर वो केस पे केस करके उलझाते रहते हैं, DRT, NCLT, कोर्ट, ये सब में. तो उसके लिए कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग लीगल टीम होना चाहिए कि अगर हम DRT में जीते तो हेड ऑफ द पुलिस में जाके उसको बोले कि भाई हमको ये प्रॉपर्टी हैंडओवर कराइए. अदरवाइज जो चल रहा है, आई नो सम केसेस कि वो जाके कुछ ऐसा करते हैं कि वो पुलिस को मैनेज करते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. बैंक की लीगल टीम इतनी मजबूत होनी चाहिए कि जैसे ही हम DRT में जीते या चीफ जुडिशियल मजिस्ट्रेट कोर्ट में कोई भी केस जीते लॉन डिफॉल्टर के अगेंस्ट में, तो पुलिस हमको वो प्रॉपर्टी हैंडओवर कराए और हम अपना जो भी प्रिंसिपल लोन और अमाउंट है वो लेके उसका पेपर छोड़े और अदरवाइज हम उसको सेल करके अपना मार्केट वैल्यू रिकवर करें. तो ये ऐसा सिस्टम होना चाहिए. और आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल दैट मिस्टर मुंद्रा इज इन आवर बोर्ड. आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम आई हैव सीन हिम because he was associated with RPG Enterprises and I have a great respect for him, that man also, sir. And once again I thanks to our company secretary and our team to help us to join this meeting through VC, and I wish to God for our MD to give him more success in coming time to take the bank on new heights and make the bank like as a SDFC. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gupta, for sharing your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Thank you very much. Next speaker number 2 is Mr. Vinod Agrawal. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Vinod Agrawal.
Yeah, you unmuted me. Yeah, respected Chairman Mr. Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, our MD and CEO Sandeep Bakshi, our CFO Anindya Banerjee, and our GCS Prachiti Lalinkar. So, good afternoon and regards to everyone. So, I voted for all the 22 resolutions sought to be passed today. And most of them are for, quite a few of them are for directors appointments. Sir. I support all of them. So, the last year, the performance was extremely well, sir. The PAT increased 37% to 319 billion from 233 billion. The dividend you have given at rupees 8 on an EPS of 45 is also very good, sir. And you also brought down the net NPA, sir, to only 0.048, and the coverage ratio is about 82%. So all that recovery which will be made in this 0.48 of NPAs will come directly, almost directly into the P&L, sir. And our equity base is only 13.6 billion against the net worth of 2007 billion. So the bank had given last time 1:10 bonus, sir. I request the bank to come out with a bonus issue also. Maybe a low ratio like 1:10. It was given a few years back because the position is very healthy, the EPS is good, the reserves are good, everything is good. And sir, I was the original shareholder of ICICI when Mr. H.T. Parekh used to run ICICI. So it's been for 40-50 years I'm the shareholder of ICICI. I got into the bank because of my ICICI shares, sir. And sir, and it's also heartening to know that the 32% of your workforce is women workforce, sir, and your CSR spend of 4.63 billion is covering many hospitals, and you committed for 12 billion over 4 years for three new Tata Memorial Centers, sir. This also is very good, and you're touching 10.9 million persons in your CSR activities, sir. Only thing I like to know is that we've got 5,900 branches at the moment, and ATMs are 16,650. How many more branches are we likely to open? Have we already crossed 6,000 branches within the quarter that went by? Because 5,900 branches were there till March. There's been 3 months past by then. It's almost 7-8 months past, 6-7 months past March. So have we crossed the 6,000 branch mark by now? I would like to know. I wish the company all the best. The company make more profit and give us more dividends in coming years. I'm thanking you. Signing up, Vinod Agarwal from Mumbai.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal, for sharing your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. The next is speaker number 3, Mr. Manish Mehta. He is joining us from Vadodara. Mr. Mehta.
Hello.
Yes, audible,
Hello.
audible, Manish ji.
Yeah. Many congratulations to Team ICICI for an excellent performance once again. 4 years before, when I attended the meeting in person, I tried to give some goalpost to the new management that time, that HDFC Bank we can meet or come closer. But suddenly they merged two companies, and our targets have been raised substantially. So I would only wish that you also acquire some banks like IDBI Bank, which are on sale, or some government banks which government is intending to sell. And if you can go with this inorganic route, probably we can move faster. This is only a thought. The management is competent enough to take a call whether it is worth pursuing or not. I have noted one or two very good things said in the report. One is already told by the MD in the address, that our strategy is to maximizing profit within the guardrails of compliance and risk management. These are the two very important pillars the bank has chosen to comply in future. So no more pitfalls to come in future, that shareholders can be assured about that thing. One line I read there are no specific targets for loan mix or segment wise loan growth. I don't know whether that is for only the employees or for the shareholders consumption, because normally banks management do keep targets or do give tough targets. As I see ICICI Bank employees moving in the market, they are very aggressive when they are trying to catch hold of a good customer. So I don't think that they would be running with a motivation without the targets. The MD may clarify whether the real intention behind putting this thought. Mr. Chairman, sir, our economy is poised for a very good growth, and as the PM has always been mentioning, 5 trillion economy, and now the Commerce Minister has started talking in some forum, we can achieve 10 trillion also after a decade or so. Where would you like to see our bank being placed in a 5 trillion economy in India or a 10 trillion economy in India? Would you be throwing some light in domestic expansion or the overseas business strategy in light of the recent geopolitical situation? My best wishes are to the entire team once again, and to Chairman sir in person, because you have been lucky for the bank. Always the bank has been growing under your leadership. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Mehta, for sharing your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Next is the speaker number 4, Mr. Tamal Kumar Majumdar. He is joining us from Kolkata. Mr. Majumdar.
Is it okay? Good afternoon, Mr. Chaturvedi,
yes.
Mr. Bakshi. Is it okay?
Yes, all right. We are getting you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chaturvedi, Mr. Bakshi, Mr. Jha, our Group CFO, Mr. Banerjee, and other directors of the bank. Nice to see all of you in good health and spirit. Myself, Tamal Kumar Mazumdar, an equity shareholder from Kolkata. My special thanks to our company secretary, Madam Pratichi Lalinkar, and our team for maintaining cordial relationship with shareholders. She sent me a hard copy of the annual report as well as link for the meeting well in advance so that I may do my homework and attend the meeting. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for sharing your thoughts with us. Also, thanks to our Boxy sir for the thoughtful presentation. Sir, I have gone through the 318-page annual report, 535-page 20 to 20F report submitted to the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, as well as Q1 of financial year 24. And have some queries, observations, and as usual during earlier years, seek your indulgence. Sir, during financial year 23 as well as during Q1 of financial year 24, the bank declared excellent results. Segment results on standalone basis in page 178 showed that in retail banking they made profit excluding other unallocables of rupees 17,534 crores, 17,534 crores against financial year 22's figure of 11,400 crores. As regards wholesale banking is concerned, its profit also increased abnormally from 9,052 crores to 15,786 crores. In financial year 24, Q1 of financial year 24, also huge growth in personal and credit card portfolio at 1,35,000 crores as on 30th June 2023. What are your expectation from the remaining part of the year? And sir, it is noted that during financial year 23, ICICI Bank had 33 million debit cards against 37 million debit cards in financial year 22. The difference as disclosed was due to closure of dormant and inactive bank accounts during financial year 23. So there is a gap of 4 million ATM cards, which the management said this is due to closing of dormant and dormant accounts. But what is the current trend in this respect? Whether the cleanup is going on or whether it stopped? Sir, the bank has a CASA ratio of 44.71% against financial year 22's 44.5%. Its cost to income ratio was 40.11% during the year. Last year it was 40.51%. Net interest margin during financial year 23 was 4.48%, which increased to 4.88% during Q1 of financial year 24. Against HDFC's 4.1% during financial year 23. How do we look at it during the coming quarters? Sir, our CRAR, capital to risk weighted assets ratio, decreased to 18.36% from 19.16% in financial year 22. In comparison to HDFC's 19.3% during the financial year 23. What is the trend in this respect also during the current year? Sir, increase in yield was much higher from 7.87% to from 7.21%. Then increase in cost of funds from 3.71% to 3.93%, resulting in increase in interest spread from 3.50% in financial year 22 to 3.94% in financial year 23. How it behaved during the Q1 of financial year 24? As expectation from the remaining part of the year. Some media report says that bank may increase deposit rates shortly to meet credit demand during the festival season. It is to be noted here that more than 2 weeks ago, RBI asked banks to maintain an incremental cash reserve ratio of 10% on their net increase in demand and time liabilities between May 19 to July 28 to 2023. And they have to maintain enhanced date from the fortnight starting from 12/8/2023. Please share your view in this regard. Whether our bank may also go for the enhancement of deposit rate shortly as reported by the media. Sir, in home loan segment, our bank operates directly as well as through 200 branches of ICICI Home Finance Company Limited. After merger of HDFC Limited with HDFC Bank, This segment became very competitive. How do you look at it? What is your view about the issue of poaching of home loan customers by other players in the market? Whether our bank lost customers due to such activities by other players? Is there any possibility of merger of ICICI Home Finance with our company? Please share your thoughts. Sir, ICICI Bank increased its branch network by adding 482 branch, taking the number to 5,900 branch. Last year it was 5,418 branch. And out of the increase, 228 branches in metropolitan and urban areas and 254 branches in semi-urban and rural areas. And they also added 41 ATMs during that year. Your thinking on branch expansion during financial year 24 is to be disclosed. What about the profitability of the branches? And sir, it is noted that HDFC Bank secured its ATM by hard disk encryption. What about our bank security of its ATM for its customers? Sir, our board on 29/6/2023 approved a draft scheme for delisting of shares of ICICI Securities by way of issue of 67 shares of ICICI Bank against 100 shares of ICICI Securities Limited in order to cancel public shareholding. What will be the projected increase in our public shareholding? And what will be the projected increase in our share capital due to proposed scheme? When do you expect completion of all formalities in this regard? Sir, page 119 of the report, 20F report mentioned that on October 3, 2022, ICICI Bank Limited's New York branch entered into a consent order with its federal banking supervisor, the Office of the Comptroller of Currency, which requires Bank's New York branch to enhance certain processes in its Bank Secrecy Act anti-money laundering program and establish and maintain an effective sanction compliance program. The consent order does not involve any monetary penalty. The observation made by the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency are restricted only to the New York branch of ICICI Bank Limited. Would you please share some details in this regard and your view in this regard? And okay, sir, it is nice to note that the bank board has decided to offer another 3-year term from 4/10/2023 to 4/10/2026 to our beloved CEO Sandeep Bakshi. He took over as our CEO at a time when everybody looked at the bank with suspicion due to some illegal activities of his predecessor. He was instrumental in converting the suspicion into belief, making it a leading global player, increasing its profitability as well as turnover. He is a stalwart and a pillar of strength for its investors, employees, and customers. I came across not many CEOs who wish to reply mails of investors within minutes, ready to meet as per convenience to discuss matters related to his organization. We wholeheartedly support the said appointment with the hope that during the next 3 years, the bank will reach greater heights in the area of turnover, profitability, and customer satisfaction. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for allowing me to complete my questionnaire. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Majumdar, for sharing your thoughts and views and for attending the AGM. Next is speaker number 5, Ms. Lekha Shah. She is joining us from Mumbai. Ms. Lekha Shah.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, now you are audible. Please.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. My fellow members, good afternoon to all of you. Myself, Lekha Shah from Mumbai. First of all, I'm very much thankful to our company secretary, Praganaji, and his team, Smitaji, for sending the AGM notice well in time, which is full of knowledge, fact and pickets in place. So I am very grateful to Pragnaji, company secretary, sir. Thank you, Chairman, sir, for explaining us well about the bank. Congratulations for excellent work, sir. Sir, I pray to God that He always shower His blessing upon you. Bank. Chairman, sir, I'm confident that with your vision and determination, you will lead our bank to greater height. And also, I pray to God that our bank will continue. Hello? Hello?
We are listening. We are listening to you. You are audible. Please go ahead. Please continue. Please
Thank you,
continue.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would like to ask you a percentage of loans provided to the rural and SME business engaged in agriculture sector. My second question is, what safeguards are in place for date talent? What initiative taken by our bank employees, career growth and maintain customers? Chairman, sir, I hope the bank will continue video conference meeting in future. So I solutions for today's meeting and my best wishes always our bank and its prosperity. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Shah, for sharing your thoughts. Next is speaker number 6, Mr. Satish Shah. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Satish Shah. We are moving on to Mr. Satish Shah. Is he joining from the same link?
Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm Prakashini Shenoy. There is some technical problem in my phone. I'll just speak 2 words. Respected Honorable Chairman, other dignitaries on the board, and my fellow shareholders, good afternoon to all of you. I received the annual report well in time, which is colorful, informative, transparent, and his team for the same. Chairman, sir, the chairman has given a beautiful picture regarding the bank. It's working in all parameters. Sir, I just have 1 or 2 questions. My first question is, in the banking industry is now moving to digital technology. How are we giving services to our customers on that front? My last question is, with the increase in security risk, what safeguard taken by the bank to protect customers' financial information? Last but not the least, Chairman, sir, my personal request to you is please continue with BC as my previous predecessor, Mrs. Lekha Shah, has told, so that people all over the world will have an opportunity to express their views. I wish the bank good luck for a bright future and pray God that the profit of the bank shall reach the peak in due course. Sir, I strongly and wholeheartedly support all the resolutions put forth in.
Thank you very much. There is some problem in the connectivity, your voice is disappearing in between. Anyway, we could get the gist of what you wanted to say. So we move on to the next speaker, number 7, Mr. Bharat Shah, who is joining us from Mumbai. Yes, Mr. Shah, please.
हाँ सर आवाज आ रही है ना मेरी सर आवाज आ रही है
या हाँ शाह साहब आ रही है आवाज आ रही प्लीज कंटिन्यू
हाँ गिरीश भाई माननीय चेयरमैन से गिरीश भाई कैसे हो सर
बस ठीक है आपकी कृपा है प्लीज कंटिन्यू
सर आवाज आ रही है ना
आ रही है आवाज आ रही है जी
आवाज आ रही है ना सर
जी हाँ जी हाँ जी हाँ
हेलो सर हाँ माननीय चेयरमैन श्री गिरीश भाई और अन्य मान्यवर डायरेक्टर सर मेरा नाम भरत शाह सर मैं परसों से आपका शेयर होल्डर रहा हूँ सर मेरी कोई क्वेरी नहीं है कि आपने बहुत अच्छा रिटर्न दिया है सर बहुत कंपनी को आगे अपनी बैंक को आगे बढ़ाया है सर, तो मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूं सर। और ऐसा ही अपनी कंपनी बहुत आगे बढ़े सर, दिन दोगुनी रात चौगुनी आगे अपनी बैंक बढ़े, मैं भगवान ईश्वर को प्रार्थना करता हूं सर। डिविडेंड भी अच्छा आप दे रहे हो सर, रिटर्न भी अच्छा दे रहे हो, शेयर का भाव भी बढ़ रहा है, अच्छा है सर। सर आगे के साल में बोनस देने की मेरी आपको हार्टली रिक्वेस्ट है सर। और सर 5 years के फ्यूचर प्रोग्राम मेरे को बताना सर। और सर न्यू ब्रांचेस अभी अपने कितने खोलने वाले हैं, और फॉरेन में कितनी खोलने वाले हैं, आउट ऑफ इंडिया, वो जरा बताना सर। और सर फेस टू फेस मीटिंग नेक्स्ट ईयर जरूर रखना, मैं तो बम्बई रहता हूँ तो भी मैं बड़ौदा आऊंगा सर। और नहीं तो हाइब्रिड रखना कि बाहर का वाले को भी चांस मिलेगा, फेस टू फेस और हाइब्रिड मीटिंग रखना सर। बाकी कंपनी सेक्रेटरी और उनकी पूरी टीम को मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद अभिनंदन देता हूँ। और सारे रिजोल्यूशन में मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट है सर, बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग टीम है सर कंपनी सेक्रेटरी। आपको रक्षाबंधन की शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ और सारे रिजोल्यूशन में मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच। जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र सर। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Mr. Shah, for sharing your thoughts and participating in AGM. Next is speaker number 8, Mr. Om Prakash Kejriwal. He is joining us from Kolkata. Mr. Kejriwal. Are we able to connect to Mr. Kejriwal? If we are not able to get to Mr. Kejriwal,
hello.
Can we move? Yes, you are there. You are there. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Am I audible, sir? Am I audible?
Yes. You are audible.
Chairman, sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, Sarji, and good afternoon, everybody attending this AGM. Myself, Om Prakash Kejriwal, your equity shareholder from Kolkata, a city of joy. Thank you, Sarji, for providing me the platform to speak something before you. Thanks to our secretarial department for helping me in registration as a speaker shareholder. Especially thanks to Prachi madam for calling me and taking my know-how. Sarji, this is my second AGM, only due to virtual. Though I am your very old shareholder. 20 plus में लिया था सरजी, 60 plus हो गया। अब आप देख लीजिए कि हम कितने लॉयल शेयर होल्डर हैं आपके। सर जी, इट इज जस्ट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर मी टू ज्वाइन दिस एजीएम सिटिंग इन कोलकाता। न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी का कमाल है सर जी। इफ पॉसिबल प्लीज फॉलो दिस वर्चुअल एजीएम इन नेक्स्ट ईयर ऑल्सो, so that more and more shareholder could join our AGM and express their views. सर जी, wow, what a result सर जी, माइंड ब्लोइंग परफॉर्मेंस। इसके लिए आपको, सभी बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स को और सभी एम्प्लॉइज को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत बधाई इतना अच्छा रिजल्ट देने के लिए। सर जी, इंडिया इज द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी एंड वी आर द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग बैंक इन इंडिया। That's why we achieved EPS of rupees 46 on face value of rupees 2. Net interest margin is 4.48%. Sir, probably first time in our history we delivered such type of result. Thank you once again for giving such excellent results. Sir, our annual report is very much impressive. I've got annual report, very much impressive and very informative. Thank you, Prachi madam, for making such a nice annual report. Sir, I have few questions and suggestions. What is your future prospect, especially in loan growth? What do you think regarding inflation rate and interest rate scenario? Dollar index is rising. It is near about 104 this time, and how it will affect ourselves. Split of shares. Sir, please split our shares in the ratio of 2:1 so that more and more investor could join our company, could invest in our company, and more investor means more popular company. And this time our competitor is HDFC Bank and their face value is ₹1. So I will insist for a split. I will not request for bonus share, though you are in a position to issue bonus shares. But I will insist to issue a split of shares. Please consider it. It will be like a mini bonus type reward to we minority shareholders. So please consider it. Merger of ICICI Securities with ICICI Bank. Sirji, up to which date merger will be completed? Please let me know. The orange book. What is this, Sirji? If possible, please send a copy of this book to all the shareholders. Please share all new developments with the shareholders. It could be an advertisement. A shareholder can be your prospective customer also. So please consider my views. One complaint, Sirji. I have two savings accounts with Bank of Rajasthan. But after, in starting, there was a minimum balance of rupees 1,000. But after some time, on a sudden, they changed the requirement of minimum balance from rupees 1,000 to rupees 10,000 without informing us. And after that, they took away all the balance, made our accounts balance negative. Sirji, it is not right, sir. I need your help to get back my money. Please help me, sir. At last, Sirji, please maintain your smile and be cheerful. We are always with you as a long-term investor. Thank you. Thank you, Sirji.
Thank you, Mr. Kejriwal, for sharing your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Next is speaker number 9, Mr. Ankur Chanda. He is joining us from Rohtak, Haryana. Mr. Chanda.
I am audible?
Yes.
I am audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon to everyone. Sir, I just want to say that our corporate governance is too good. तो सर इसलिए वैसे तो दिक्कत है नहीं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा सर एक तो बैंकिंग में थोड़ा सा दिक्कत है, क्योंकि मुझे कई बार मैं जाता हूँ बैंक में तो बहुत दिक्कत, मतलब आप ये लगाइए कि आपके बीएम भी हैं जो ब्रांच में है, उनको भी पूरी तरह नॉलेज नहीं है, वो भी किसी और को बुला के पूछते हैं और उसके लिए मेरे को 2-3 बार जाना पड़ता है। थोड़ी सी ये दिक्कत आ रही है बैंक में। और दूसरी बात सर, हमारे जो सीएस डिपार्टमेंट है, तो सर इनको भी इंस्ट्रक्शन कुछ दीजिए कि शेयर होल्डर के कांटेक्ट में रहें। बस इतनी है सर, क्योंकि ये भी कांटेक्ट में नहीं रहते, क्योंकि हम इनको जो है वो कर नहीं पाते, कांटेक्ट कर नहीं पाते, क्योंकि कोशिश करें तो मिलता नहीं है और ये तो करते ही नहीं है। तो बस इतना ही है सर, बाकी सब तो ठीक ही है, बाकी रिजल्ट भी अच्छे हैं, सब बढ़िया चल रहा है सर। बस इन 2 क्वेरी को देखिएगा सर। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Mr. Ankur, for your thoughts. Next is speaker number 10, Mr. Kirti Shah. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Shah.
Chairman sir, Mr. Shah is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
Okay, so next is speaker number 11, Mr. Santosh Saraf. He is joining us from Kolkata. Mr.
हेलो,
Saraf.
नमस्कार।
Yes, हाँ सराफ, नमस्कार जी। Yes.
मैं एक बार वीडियो ऑन कर रहा हूँ सर, प्लीज थोड़ा वेट कर लीजिए सर। हाँ जी,
जी हाँ
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी।
वीडियो इज ऑन जी।
हाँ, श्रीमान अध्यक्ष जी, उपस्थित निदेशक मंडल के सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण, मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ कोलकाता से आप सभी को नमस्कार करता हूँ सर। आशा करता हूँ आप लोग इस समस्या स्वास्थ्य में सुरक्षित होंगे सर। मैं सर कुछ कहने पड़े, सबसे पहले उन 1,29,000 कर्मचारियों का आभार प्रकट करता हूँ जो करीबन 6,000 ब्रांचों में हमारी सेवा कर रहे हैं और हमारी कंपनी के ग्रोथ में अपना योगदान दे रहे हैं। आज उन्हीं की कड़ी मेहनत का फल है कि आज हमारी कंपनी इतना अच्छा रिजल्ट और इतने आगे बढ़ रही सर। मैं उन भाइयों से प्रार्थना करूंगा, बहनों से प्रार्थना करूंगा, आप इसी तरह काम करिए और हमें अच्छा रिजल्ट भी मिलेगा सर, इसके साथ अच्छा डिविडेंड भी मिलेगा और आपका भी भला होगा, ये प्रार्थना करता हूं मैं आपके लिए। और आपके आपकी फैमिली के लिए सर। अब नेक्स्ट सर, आपको डिविडेंड के लिए मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ। आपने 8 रुपया डिविडेंड दिया, तो बहुत अच्छा डिविडेंड है इस समय के अंदर में जो पोजीशन है बैंकिंग सेक्टर की सर। और सर मैं ज्यादा लोगों ने बहुत कुछ प्रश्न किया, जब मैं ये जाना कि ये जो अपनी ग्रोथ है इसको कंटिन्यू रखने के लिए आप क्या स्टेप उठा रहे हैं जिससे ग्रोथ अपनी कंटिन्यूस है और फर्दर इसी प्रकार का अपना डिविडेंड मिलता रहे सर। सर आपने यहाँ फीमेल एम्प्लॉय 32% है, इनकी इनकी रेशियो बढ़ाने के लिए क्या कदम उठा रहे सर? अभी चंद्रयान 3 में मोदी जी ने कहा कि नारी शक्ति का बहुत बड़ा हाथ था, तो मैं चाहूंगा हमारी भी ग्रोथ के अंदर में नारी शक्ति का हाथ है 32%, 50% तक ले आइए, अच्छा रहेगा सर। और सर आपने हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस के बारे में देखा, वहां पे एक चीज मैंने देखी, जो मेल है उनको पैटर्निटी बेनिफिट नहीं मिल रही है। क्या कारण से उनको पैटर्निटी बेनिफिट आपने नहीं दिए? मैटर्निटी बेनिफिट फीमेल को दी है, लेकिन एक भी मेल को आपने पैटर्निटी बेनिफिट का डिस्क्रिप्शन नहीं दिया अपनी बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट में। तो इस पर विचार करिएगा कि आजकल जमाने में मेल और फीमेल अलग नहीं होते सर, मेल को भी संभालना पड़ता है। जब फीमेल ड्यूटी में जाती है कि मॉर्निंग ड्यूटी, नाइट ड्यूटी, कह रहे उनकी ड्यूटी होती है सर। सर एक सर रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी के लिए आप क्या कदम उठाएं इसके बारे में जरूर बताइएगा सर। अपने जहाँ ब्रांच वहाँ रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी कितनी यूज कर रहे हैं इसके बारे में जरूर बताइएगा सर। सर इनसाइडर ट्रेडिंग के बारे में क्या कदम उठाएं इसके बारे में जरूर बताइएगा कि आजकल गवर्नमेंट इस पर बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट हो रही है, तो इसके बारे में आपने कदम जरूर उठाएंगे, फिर भी एक एक्सप्लेन बताइए क्या कदम उठाए सर। एक सर सीएसआर में अपना काफी खर्चा आप करते हैं, क्योंकि काफी अच्छा आपका सीएसआर ये भी है, तो सीएसआर में कई बार होता है मैनिपुलेशन होता है, कई एनजीओ वाले होते हैं पैसा आपसे ले लेते हैं लेकिन उसको यूटिलाइज ठीक से नहीं करते हैं। तो सर इसके लिए आप कोई मैक्रो ऑडिट करवाते हैं कि भाई ये पैसे यूटिलाइज ठीक से होते कि नहीं होते हैं, इसके बारे में विचार करिएगा चतुर्वेदी जी। कि अपनी मेहनत के पैसे उनको देते हैं और अगर गलत यूज करते हैं तो अच्छा नहीं रहता है कि नहीं, तो इसकी जरा ऑडिट करवाइए, इन पर ध्यान रखिए सर। सर ज्यादा मैं क्या कहूँ, एक मेरा एक्सपीरियंस जो बता रहा हूँ, आपका आईसीआईसीआई लाइफ इंश्योरेंस में जो सेक्रेटरी है उनका बिहेवियर ठीक नहीं सर। उनकी मतलब एक वो उनको क्या तो सर एक बार HR ट्रेनिंग के लिए दोबारा भेजिए सर, हैं, या फिर उनका रिप्लेसमेंट चाहिए। उनका मतलब कि थिंकिंग एंड मतलब उनकी सोच अलग है, ये मेरी अपनी नॉलेज है सर, इसके लिए मैं आपको ये नहीं कहता, लेकिन ये कि उनका बिहेवियर ठीक है। और सर लास्ट में ये है कि हमारी लेखा साहब का मैं सपोर्ट करता हूँ कि अगले साल अगर आप मीटिंग करते हो BC मीटिंग रखिए, लेकिन सर ये आपके हाथ में नहीं है। लेकिन मैं ये इतना रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ फिजिकल मीटिंग करते भी हैं तो उसमें समावेश BC का करिए सर, जिससे कि जो ऑल इंडिया शेयर होल्डर है वो आपके प्रति और अपने कर्मचारी जो काम कर रहे हैं उनके प्रति अपनी भावना प्रकट कर सके और उनके अच्छे काम की सराहना कर सके। समय देने के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद सर। और चतुर्वेदी जी आपकी लंबी उम्र की कामना करता हूँ क्योंकि आपकी छत्र से हमारी कंपनी काफी उन्नति कर रही है। तो इसी तरह मैं आपसे प्रार्थना करते हुए जितने भी डायरेक्टर है, जितने भी अधिकारी है, जितने भी कर्मचारी और एम्प्लॉई है, उनके परिवार को 2023-24 की शुभकामना देता हूँ फाइनेंशियल की, और वहां से प्रार्थना करता हूँ फाइनेंशियल 2023-24 हमारी कंपनी के साथ साथ सभी के लिए हेल्दी वेल्दी और प्रॉस्पेर सेफ्टी के साथ व्यतीत हो। और मैं मॉडरेटर का भी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ काफी अच्छी मॉडरेट करने के लिए। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Mr. Saraf, for your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Next is the speaker number 12, Mr. Rupa Balel. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Balel. Mr. Deepak Balel. And
Hello. Hello.
जी हाँ.
Hope my voice is audible, sir.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So firstly, I would like to congratulate entire team of ICICI Bank, Chairman, sir, Managing Director, and entire employee team of ICICI Bank for performing such a wonderful result output. It has been, if we see the result is tremendously good year on year. And it's not the first year. If we see from last 5 years, the result is tremendously good. From that time, Mr. Bakshi has joined as a managing director of this company. I still remember the share price of this company was trading around somewhere around 200 rupees 5 to 6 years back, and it is somewhere around has touched 1,000 rupees, all because of the effort of yours, sir. Okay, thank you, Mr. Bakshi, sir, for putting out your tremendous effort to bring this bank to a top level global bank, sir. Okay. So basically, I don't have a question. I just want to share all the good wishes for me and my entire family who are the shareholder of this company to keep performing such a tremendous work in coming future also. Okay. And also, Mr. Chairman, sir, would like to congratulate you as recently I also read a news about that is our ICICI Bank has come up with an commitment of donation of 1,200 crores to Tata Memorial for the needy people. So it is also one of the remarkable thing. Okay. And lastly, sir, एक update जो लेना चाहूँगा if possible, if our bank can come forward and do the needful, which is I am looking as a sponsorship for two of the athletes. Okay. So these are the two athletes who will represent our country, India, in coming few months. That is in November 2023 for the World Powerlifting Competition. So both the athletes got qualified for this competition, and they are well recognized athletes in our national level. They have won enormous number of awards from our minister and everything, everywhere, whether it's state level, whether it's in national level. So I'm quite confident they will also grab gold medal for our country in the World Powerlifting Competition, which will going to be held in November 2023. Okay. So the sponsorships, we are not looking anything that to be credited to our account or something. Whatever the charges are that related to transport and the registration fee, if our bank can come from the CSR fund and contribute over there, we are totally fine with. And definitely this will really help as an added value. This will add a benefit because of अगर next time case में this you can also add in the AGM book also that we had grabbed gold medal in the world powerlifting competition. और सर इसमें कैसा है एक चीज बख्शीश सर आपको बताना चाहूंगा जैसे कि last 5 years में from the time you have joined 2018 and if
Mr.
we see,
Belal, in fact, this is totally out of the agenda. So please take it up separately. There is no point telling it to all the shareholders. So if you have nothing else to say, then thank you very much. You can take it up separately with the company management, and we are thankful for your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Thank you. Next is speaker number 13, Mr. Anil Parekh. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Anil Parekh.
Chairman sir, Mr. Parekh is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
Okay, so next is the speaker number 14, Mr. Dilip Jain. He is joining us from Jaipur. Mr. Dilip Jain. Yes, Mr. Jain, you please start.
I am audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible and visible
My voice is coming? Yes. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Chairman, sir, Mr. Chaturvedi ji, MD and CEO, Mr. Bakshi, sir, board members and fellow shareholders, सभी को जय जिनेंद्र, नमस्कार. मैं दिलीप कुमार जैन जयपुर पिंक सिटी से आपकी मीटिंग अटेंड कर रहा हूं. आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. पूरे बैंक स्टाफ को इतनी मेहनत करके आपने जो रिजल्ट्स दिए हैं उसके लिए आप सभी को मैं स्पेशली मिस्टर बक्सी एंड यू फॉर दिस excellent results and also paid a handsome dividend to the shareholders also. Also thankful to our company secretary, Mrs. Prachiti madam, who have coordinated and called personally to the shareholders for attending the meeting. All the queries are almost all the queries have been addressed in your introductory speech and other follow shareholders members, and also in presentation also. My best wishes for coming for Raksha Bandhan and coming Dashara and Diwali to all ICICI family. Our banks has given a EPS of 45.79. It is a excellent, I can say, as in the history of the ICICI Bank. I think this is the best. One thing also I want to say, sir, कि एक मेरा मैटर है कि 2006 में कोई मेरे ब्रदर का अकाउंट था, वो सिविल के इशू आप क्या हुआ है, ये मैटर थोड़ा प्लीज बंद मत कीजिएगा, मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ, इसको थोड़ा सा सुन लीजिएगा, हो सकता थोड़ा सा आपके एजेंडा मैटर से अलग है, लेकिन दिस इज 2006 का मैटर था, वो केवल कोई चार्जेज रह गए थे, वो भी हमारे आपके डीएसए ने मेरे से ले लिए थे, उसके बाद 2020 के मेरे ब्रदर के सिविल में वो मैटर इशू रेज हुआ, 2006 का मैटर 2020 में, और वो मैटर भी मतलब केवल 885 रुपए वो आपने निकाले हैं, वो भी आपके डीएसए ने मेरे से ले ली थी, उसकी रसीद नहीं दी थी। उसके बाद अब वो उसकी वजह से मेरी सिविल 838 से 660 पे आ गई, जिसके वजह से मेरा जो बैंक ऑफ बड़ौदा में हाउसिंग लोन चल रहा है 69 लाख का, उसमें 4 को बोरोवर्स हैं, उन सबको सब इफेक्ट हुए, और आई एम पेइंग अबाउट 6 to 7,000 रुपीज पर मंथ एक्स्ट्रा फ्रॉम लास्ट 2020. I have also raised this question in last AGM also to you. मैं बहुत दुख के साथ मुझे कहना पड़ रहा है, मैंने इसके लिए आपके यहाँ सीनियर मैनेजमेंट मेल पे कम से कम 10 मेल की है, कोई का जवाब नहीं आया प्रॉपर्ली. प्लीज टेक अप दिस मैटर. दिस इज द और दैट इज ओनली in 2019 there is nothing showing in the civil report of Mr. Kishore Kumar Jain. एंड अचानक 15 साल बाद में वो मैटर उसमें उठ रहा है, सिविल में रेज हो रहा है. आई एम नॉट, जबकि आपके यहाँ से कह रहे हैं लेटर में, एक लेटर जो दिया गया उसमें कि साहब हम क्वार्टरली को मंथली और क्वार्टरली अपडेट कर रहे हैं. जब आप मंथली और क्वार्टरली को अपडेट कर रहे हैं तो फिर ये साहब 15 साल बाद कैसे रेज हो सकता है? दिस इज द मैटर. मेरे को मतलब मैं समझता हूँ कि इस मैटर को आप उठाएंगे, अदरवाइज मेरा ब्रदर ही इज रेडी टू गो टू द कोर्ट फॉर दिस मैटर. मैं नहीं चाहता कि ऐसे मैटर के लिए मुझे कोर्ट जाना पड़े, इसको रिजॉल्व कराइए प्लीज सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच. आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आने वाली दिवाली और शुभ दशहरे के लिए. थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू मिस्टर जैन. नेक्स्ट इज स्पीकर नंबर 15, Mrs. H.S. Patel. She is joining us from Mumbai. Mrs. H.S. Patel.
Chairman sir, Mrs. Patel is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder please.
Next is speaker number 16, Mr. S.P. Bhesania. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Bhesania.
Sir, can you hear me and see me?
Yes, I cannot see you, but I can hear you. Now I can see you also. Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Sir, I'm S.P. from Bombay. Sir, thanks for giving me an opportunity to talk. Sir, congrats on excellent results considering the constraints in the economy, Ukraine war and recession in US and Europe. So all 4 segments of yours have done very well compared to the previous year. So you are saying doing the work of the moderator very well by giving the speaker number. In most of the companies, the moderators don't announce the speaker number. I don't know why. Sir, page 5. NIM of 4.48%. Can I expect NIM to be maintained or increased? Sir, I've been using iMobile Pay for a long time. I can do almost everything from iMobile Pay, excepting apply for IPO and rights issues. or only for IPO and rights issues I have to go to internet banking? Why I can't apply in IPO from iMobile Pay? Almost every time I go to internet banking, I am thrown out saying timed out. So in March 2018, ICICI Securities had come with an IPO. In 5 years, you want to delist and merge it with the parent. Is the future so bright of ISAC that you want to merge it? The earlier RTA was 3i Infotech. I would prefer ICICI Group should have in-house RTA. It will not only be cheaper, but shareholders will get good service. The reasons why K Fintech was appointed from 1st April 2022. The ITC has in-house RTA and shareholders get very good service. I am holding shares in physical and I am scared to demat since in 99% of the cases, the DRN is rejected on some flimsy grounds. Please take it over as in-house RTA. It's not possible to communicate with K Fintech. Emails are automatically acknowledged and thereafter no reply. One telephone number is given wherein we keep on hearing dial this for this, dial this for this till we get fed up and bang the phone. So please visit K Fintech Mumbai office and see for yourself how senior citizens shout at Mumbai employees for no fault of theirs. Hyderabad office employees relax in AC offices and Mumbai employees have to face the fire. So please give year-wise unclaimed dividends with previous year's figures so that we can see how much unclaimed dividend was paid during the year. If I want to know if there is any unclaimed dividend for me, how can I know? So Geo Finance has been separated from Reliance. How will it affect our company? So in which sectors do you see growth coming in current year and which sectors do you see stress coming in the current year? So thank you very much and all the best for the future.
Thank you, Mr. Besania, for your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Next is the speaker number 17, Mr. Deepak Desai. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Desai.
Chairman sir, Mr. Desai is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
So next is the speaker number 18, Mr. Rishikesh Chopra. He is joining us from Ghaziabad. Mr. Chopra.
हेलो
जी हाँ चोपड़ा साहब आप your voice is audible and video is also there. Please go ahead.
Sir. Thank you, Chairman Saab, for giving me the opportunity to speak at this AGM. I am a retired senior citizen from Delhi NCR, Kaushambi, Ghaziabad. Your branch is located near to my residence and all the staff is very helpful. I must congratulate them also. Further, I have invested my family funds of around 5 lakhs in ICICI Bank and its subsidiaries. I am thankful to the secretariat team who has facilitated me to speak at this August forum. I would have appreciated if CS had called us only at the time of AGM, which happens once in a year, asking receipt of annual report, which I have not yet received. As most of my queries have already been covered by you, Chairman Saab, and previous speakers, I will limit my queries to a few. What is the whistleblower policy in your company, in your bank? What steps you have taken to empower women in your bank like ISRO has done? How do you select auditors, statutory auditors, internal auditors? What is the current audit status of unaudited subsidiaries, if any? How much expenditure on entertainment has been incurred during the year and out of which how much was an entertaining on the board of directors, auditors, official or statutory bodies, etc.? how many complaints were received from SEBI and status of resolving the same. Last but not the least, I wish management and all executives, entire workforce, and entire staff of Kaushambi Ghaziabad branch a happy Raksha Bandhan, all coming festivals, and pray to God for all prosperity in your bank. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chopra. The next is speaker number 19, Ms. Celestine Maskaran Hess. She is joining us from Mumbai. Ms. Maskaran Hess.
Hello. Hello. Am I
Hello,
audible?
yes. Yeah. Audible,
Hello?
audible. Please go ahead.
I'm
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Right. It will. Anyway, respected Chairman, Mr. Girish Chandra Chaturvedi, MD and CEO Sandeep Bakshi, other members of the board, my dear fellow shareholders who are in this busy meet, I am Mrs. C. Mask. I am speaking from Mumbai. First of all, I thank the company secretary for sending me annual report and also registering me as a speaker and giving me this platform to talk, to speak, express my views. Thank you so much. Annual report is very good, self-explanatory, adhering to all the norms of corporate governance. Our working definitely is very good, and a dividend speaks louder. A dividend of rupees 8 per share is definitely welcome and very good. And our total capital adequacy ratio is also very good. 18.34 is speaks louder. Congratulations for all the awards and accolades received during the year. Also, I appreciate the CSR work done. I don't want to speak individually, is covering up everything. Now, my query, sir, there's lots given on the ESG, but I want to be particular to know, you have done some ratings and all, but have you listed on any dedicated ESG platform, whether in India or outside India? The next one, we have 29% market share in FASTag, which other bank is having more than 29%. Next question is, are we facing NIM problem as deposit rates are still going up? So how do you de-risk this deposit rates going up? Now we have, as on 31st March, we had 5,900 branches. I would like to know, in the last 6 months, how many branches are open, and here I would like to know how many are fully owned by ICICI, by a bank. How much is the gold loan to the total loan book? And next one is, I would like to know how many percentage or numbers also who have availed a reverse mortgage loan, especially the senior citizens. Could you share this figure? Lastly, it affects all of us about the unclaimed dividend and the shares going along with the unclaimed dividend, which my previous shareholder also spoke about it. And also, you have so many businesses. I would have preferred you would keep this registry work with you so that we could have dematted our shares much easily. Now we are getting lots of problems. It goes to the DP, they do all, then it go to the registrar, and then it goes there, and a share is not getting dematted not less than 4 months. And I don't know what is happening. If in-house, you would know us better who we are and what we are. So this is creating a lot of problems. Sir, please, you all just see into this matter. Share send to IEPF account, and to get it from there, we are senior citizens. We don't have much knowledge on this online things. We have to apply online. And I hope you assist us if they are gone. With this, I support all the resolutions. I wish my bank more higher heights than this. Thank you so. God bless you and give you all of you, and also wish you happy President's Day, Raksha Bandhan, Nariyal Purnima, and various others to follow. With this, thank you and namaskar.
Thank you, Ms. Mascarenhas, for sharing your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. Next is the speaker number 20, Mr. Uma Shankar Vijayvargiya. He is joining us from Mo, Indore. Mr. Uma Shankar Vijayvargiya.
Hello.
Yes, Mr.
Hello.
Vargi.
Yeah, am I audible,
Yes,
sir?
yes. Audible.
Yeah,
Please
because I
go ahead.
audible. Yeah, चतुर्वेदी साहब, आप बहुत बड़े स्टेटमेंट्स हैं. मैंने अभी आपका गूगल पे सर्च करके देखा, आपका एनएसी का कार्यकाल और बाकी रिफाइनरीज में काम किया हुआ आपका एक कमेंडेबल जॉब है. And now you are holding a very good position also currently as NSE chief. Beside that, you are finding time to attend this meeting and guiding force for ICICI. That is commendable. One thing I wish to bring to your notice, last AGM I was not being allowed to participate beside being raised to the highest level in the bank, means the company secretary and the team. I am surprised with their responses. They were giving some responses which are not of the good taste. And they have somehow not allowed me to attend the meeting. This time I'm thankful that the new company secretary has allowed me to attend this meeting. And few of the things which I found, there are financials which are quite good, but a few of the things which I found that required a focus and which I thought required myself to be bring in this AGM to bring in that focus from the ICICI Bank. Some of the key points I wish to bring to your notice are, first point is that regarding some of the times your people say SWIFT systems is not working. I am surprised that I have not got quite few of messages during the debit entry in my account. And people say the SWIFT system was down and messaging service was not working, and that's why you have not got. I have taken up this till managing director of the company, but there is no resolution in last 4 years. Second thing is, I have noticed in few of the dormant account, which I wish to bring to your notice, that some of the dormant accounts are being used by ICICI employee and they have transferred the money, and this is some internal thing which has come to my notice. This is something serious, something need to be done seriously. Some of the times, many of the times, even your system regional managers told me that our servers system is having a problem. I'm surprised a financial institution server systems cannot be of such a unreliable nature, wherein some entries are appearing and some entries are disappearing momentarily. And when we are raising, it is again appearing. So that is something which required the forensic audit of your IT systems. First thing on SWIFT system, second thing on the servers itself, and who has the access to all the systems, why the dormant account entries are funds being transferred to ICICI by the ICICI bank account, bank people, bank employees, and they were keeping a watch on high value transactions. And they are saying that for last 3 years our accounts were dormant. I'm surprised with this, why the people are having such access and why the people are using those assets for doing something wrong things. So my sincere request, see why I'm coming from, see banking institutions work on trust and confidence of the persons who are depositors. myself, my family has initiated, made a bank 100 years back that is still running. And we are coming from a banking family for 100 years. Our people are there in the banking system for 100 years. We are the pioneer, first people, private, who has launched private banks in India. I will not wish to wish the name bank of the name. Now it is merged with the highest level of banking institution in India. So that discourages me, that disheartens me that people are giving such responses, because banks are, what is the security in the bank? It is the trust that we keep on you. It is the trust. If there is a trust deficit, that need to be resolved. The responses also from the banks, whenever we give a complaint, we have been asked to give a complaint on phone. Then when we then we will be asked to raise the complaint by mail. When we reach to, then again we have been asked to reach to branch. When we reach to the branch people again say to reach to the call center. I don't know, there is a vicious circle which is happening. Somewhere need to be fixed and accountability is there. I have tried to reach out to the highest level of the person. But to my disappointment and this, I have been disheartened that some things are not happening which are in order, which required persons like you to see into it and do some forensic audit on IT systems.
Thank you, Mr. Vajabargi. We have taken your point. Thankful for the thought you have given to the bank.
One more thing, sir. One more thing I wish to know. See whether the meeting of this meeting will be circulated to me or not, because people will give me a flimsy answers, which happened in the ICICI Lombard case also. They will say, we will give you pay me 10 rupees per page. I'm surprised when the meetings are happening virtual and soft copies can be made available. Why these people are giving such flimsy answers? Or they are asking me to visit to the corporate office, and then how a person will visit from remote places.
No, that's right.
So
basically,
that's
the minutes are there on the website. So
when we are
definitely
having
they
a
will be
virtual
there.
meeting,
We will make it available. That's not a problem, because it's always there on the website, so one can always see that. But thanks for some of your thoughts.
But
and views
in the case of, so I oppose the independent director resolution, because I find it they are not independent. They are related party, and I find it they are not independent. I have raised this question to ICICI Lombard case also. They have not given a proper response. Being ICICI Bank a major stakeholder in ICICI Lombard, you should look into the functioning of ICICI Lombard also.
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Vijay Varghese. So the next is speaker number 21, Mr. Praful Chavda. He is joining us from Hyderabad. So Mr. Chavda.
मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
जी हाँ, आ रही है।
चेयरमैन सर,
बोलिए।
मेरी आवाज आ रही है? थैंक यू सर।
हाँ जी हाँ, बोलिए। प्लीज गो अहेड। या
चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर, मेरे साथी होल्डर्स, जो लोग अच्छे काम करते हैं और अच्छे काम करते रहेंगे। तो मैंने आज देखा चेयरमैनशिप जो आप वोट सीट पे बैठे हैं, जिस तरह नाम लेते हैं, जिस तरह हमारा सिटी का नाम लेते हैं, और एक आदमी 10-10 मिनट बात करे तो भी सुनते हैं। वेल डन सर, ऐसे चेयरमैन भी लाइफ में नहीं मिलेगा। वेरी गुड सर, वेरी गुड सर। सर एटीएम आजकल कम होते जा रहा है, एटीएम का यूज कम हो जाता है। एटीएम कहाँ जरूर पड़ती है? जहाँ 2 नंबर का धंधा ज्यादा चलता है, वहाँ कैश पेमेंट करना पड़ता है, वो लोगों को एटीएम में जाके पैसे देना पड़ता है। बाकी तो ऑनलाइन सब होता है। कई व्यापारी ऐसे है कि 2 नंबर का धंधा करना चाहता है, वो ऑनलाइन पैसे नहीं लेता है। हम पकड़े जाएंगे, इनकम टैक्स वाले पकड़ लेंगे, ये ट्रांजेक्शन कैसे हुआ, क्यों हुआ बोल के। इसलिए वो लोग कैश का धंधा जरूर करते हैं, उसके लिए एटीएम की जरूरत पड़ती है। सर तो एटीएम अपने कितने हैं रहेंगे, आगे बढ़ाएंगे या कम करेंगे, इसके बारे में बताएंगे। न्यू ब्रांचेस कितने आ रहे हैं, मेरे आगे भी पूछ लिए एक सवाल सर, लोन जो लोग पास करते हैं उसकी जिम्मेदारी रहेगी कि लोन का रिकवरी भी उन्हें करना चाहिए। लोन पास करते हैं फिर इसका ट्रांसफर हो जाता है, ये जाता है साउथ में से नॉर्थ में जाता है, नॉर्थ में से ईस्ट में चले जाता है, कोई पता ही नहीं चलता है। तो जो लोन पास करने वाले के ऊपर जिम्मेदारी रखे ताकि एक बैंक में रहेगा तो उसको मालूम पड़ेगा ये आदमी लोन का यूज कैसा किया। लोन लिए थे किराने की दुकान के लिए, लोन मकान बनाने में यूज कर लिए या शादी में लगा दिया पैसे, वो देखना जरूरी है सर। दूसरा सर, बैंक में जो कॉइन आता है सर, हम लोगों को नए कॉइन गवर्नमेंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करती है, तो रिजर्व बैंक में जाके पूछते हैं कि हमको नए कॉइन चाहिए, तो रिजर्व बैंक बोलती है आपके बैंक में जहाँ अकाउंट में जाइए वहाँ मिल जाएगा, तो वहाँ भी नहीं मिलता है। तो आप लोग जो जो नए कॉइन निकलते सिक्के, उसके लिए कुछ प्रबंध करना चाहिए ताकि हम हमारे क्लाइंट, आपके क्लाइंट को नए कॉइन चाहिए तो कुछ अरेंजमेंट करना चाहिए कि आप लिख के करके टोटल बना के रिजर्व बैंक से डिमांड करके गिनवाना चाहिए। सर लोन लेने के बाद लोन नहीं भरना बहुत अच्छी बात है सर, क्यों बोले था वन टाइम सेटलमेंट तो करने वाली है, तो लोन क्यों भरना, नहीं भरना, वन टाइम सेटलमेंट में बेनिफिट तो होंगे वाला है, तो ये नहीं होना चाहिए। जो लोन लेने के बाद लोन टाइम से जल्दी भर दिए इसको कुछ डिस्काउंट देना चाहिए, इसको इंक्रीज करना चाहिए कि तेरा 12 महीने बाकी है, 24 महीने बाकी है, तो लोन भर दिया, वेरी गुड, आपको इतने पैसे भरने का था, इतने पैसे हम आपको डिस्काउंट देंगे, तो देखो आपके क्लाइंट जल्दी जल्दी लोन भरने की कोशिश करेंगे। और ये जो सिस्टम है कि नई लोन भरेंगे वन टाइम सेटलमेंट करेंगे वो नहीं रहेगा, इसके लिए भी कुछ करना चाहिए। कंपनी सेक्रेटरी का गुड सर्विस, आपका कंपनी का गुड सर्विस, मुझे 3 बार या 4 बार फोन करके बोले और अभी भी फोन आके बोले कि आपकी बारी आएंगी तो आप बोलने का है, आप एंट्री करना है। जब आपके पास 30 से ज्यादा स्पीकर ही आपका फोरम हो जा रहा है तो आपको क्या पड़ी है, पर नहीं, आपका स्टाफ ने अच्छा सिस्टमेटिक काम किया है, इसके मैं आपका स्टाफ को भी धन्यवाद देता हूँ। बहरहाल सब कुछ अच्छा। सर एक बात है, लोन लेने के बाद मेरे पास 2 व्हीलर 4 व्हीलर है, तब सीज कर लेते हैं, लेके जाते गोदाम में डाल देते हैं, ओपन गोदाम रहता है, वहाँ गाड़ी कचरा हो जाती है, फिर आप ऑक्शन करें तो हमारे से रेंट लेते हैं उसका। इसके बदले जो लोन लेता है वही गाड़ी रख के इसके घर के सामने इसका ऑक्शन करें ताकि इसकी बस्ती में मालूम पड़े ये भाई साहब गाड़ी में फिरते थे, 4 व्हीलर में फिरते थे, वो 4 व्हीलर की लोन है, लोन पेमेंट नहीं किया, इसकी समाज में इज्जत जानी चाहिए, तो लोन जल्दी पे करेगा उन्हें। और वहां इसके घर के सामने ऑक्शन करे सर, जैसा मकान का ऑक्शन तो मकान में होता है, वो तो मकान उठा के नहीं लेके जाते, उल्टा मकान आप सीज करे तो दरवाजे लेके चले जाते लोग। मैंने कहीं देखे कि बैंक वाले आके दरवाजे को सील करके जाते, ओनर के पूरे दरवाजे निकाल के चले जाते। जब ऑक्शन होता है मकान का, कोई दरवाजे नहीं रहते, खिड़कियां नहीं रहती, जो चीज निकालना चाहे निकाल के लेके जाते। जैसा आपने एक सीएम ने ऐसा किया था, ऐसे सिस्टम हो जाती है, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, ऐसा कुछ सिस्टम बनाइए। धन्यवाद सर।
Thank you, Mr. Chavda. Thank you. The next is speaker number 22, Mr. Vinay Mimani. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Mimani.
Chairman sir, Mr. Mimani is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
So the next is speaker number 23, Mr. Sadanand Sastri. He is joining us from Bengaluru. Mr. Sastri.
Am I audible, sir?
जी हाँ.
Hello.
हाँ जी, please go ahead. You are audible.
Yeah. Good afternoon. I am Sadananda Shastri from Bangalore. My number is 1170-2201. Sir, in fact, I was very much interested in participating here as a speaker, but unfortunately, my observations are more. You will not give time to express here. So that is why I have resorted to send you email so that you can answer me afterwards. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Shastri, for being very brief. That's good. Next is speaker number 24, Mr. M.V. Babu George. He is joining us from Ernakulam, Kerala.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes,
Can you
we can
hear
hear
me?
you. Please go ahead.
My name is not called, that is why I am asking you. I am Babu George from South India, Kerala. Perhaps I may be the only person attending from Kerala. The performance of the bank last year was very good, and I appreciate the chairman and managing director and staff for this very good performance. But I am sorry to note that you are declared only rupees 8 per share, whereas HDFC Bank, the number one bank of the private sector, declared 19 rupees per 1 rupee share. So kindly declare an interim dividend at the time of Deepavali and help the people who are fed up with high inflation and other problems. The branch opening is also very good. I request the management to open a branch in Kerala, one place known as Musiris Pattanam. It is a very famous tourist center and lot of scope for business in the near future. Please consider opening a branch there. The CSR funds are distributed in different parts of the country, but for Kerala people, no fund is allotted. Hence, I request the management to consider giving some CSR funds to the poor people of Kerala who lost their house and other things due to the heavy flood of 2018. Please consider it on a humanitarian grounds. If you want, I will give you the details of the suffering people for your help of the needy. The shareholders are very much interested in the progress of the country. Hence, I request you to split the shares of the bank. Splitting will give an opportunity for higher prices, and also requested to take steps for bonus shares, which is already due, but you are not considering it. Please take steps for the same. My best wishes and prayers for your success in the near future, and I wish you all the best the coming year. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. George, for your thoughts. The next is speaker number 25, Mr. Rajendra Seth. He is joining us from Thane. Mr. Rajendra Seth.
हेलो हेलो
Yeah.
हेलो
Yes, you are audible.
हेलो
Visible.
सर
Please.
आवाज आ रही है जी
जी हाँ,
जी
आ रही
मैं
है, जी।
राजेंद्र सेठ थाना से बोल रहा हूँ थाना बम्बई से अभी तो टूर पे बिजनेस टूर पे हूँ तो रास्ते से ऑन द वे बोल रहा हूँ सर मैं बहुत पुराना शेयर होल्डर हूँ शायद स्टार्टिंग का ही समझो जो विश्वास से मैंने स्टॉक रखा था और बीच में लिया वो आज मेरा विश्वास सही में सही संपादन हुआ सर मैं बहुत ये जो रिजल्ट बैंक ने दिया बहुत 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 ही धन्यवाद सर बहुत ही धन्यवाद बहुत ही बढ़िया उत्तम रिजल्ट दिया सर तो मैं खरेखर मैनेजमेंट का बहुत 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 आभार वो करता हूँ उसकी कार्यदक्षता को बहुत ही मैं आभार मानता हूँ और हमारा हाँ, और मेरा तो सब डीमेट, मेरा तो सब अकाउंट मतलब सेविंग करंट सब आईसीआईसीआई बैंक में है। सब मैं पूरी सर्विस से पूरी तरह संतुष्ट हूँ सर। जरा 2 मिनट भी हमें कोई काउंटर पे खड़ा रहे तो ताबड़तोड़ ऊपर से ऑफिसर आते हैं कि भाई आप इधर क्यों, आपका क्या तकलीफ है। तो रियली सर, मैं प्रैक्टिकली मैं मेरे को आईसीआईसीआई बैंक की सर्विस से बहुत, और मैं थाना ब्रांच में जब भी से बैंक का चालू हुआ भी, तो समझो ना पहला 25 में से एक मेरा अकाउंट होएगा सर। तो मेरे को तो बहुत संतुष्ट हूँ। और हमारी सेक्रेटरियल डिपार्टमेंट बहुत ही सुंदर काम करी है। एक डिटेल के साथ पूरी हमको नोटिस भेजी, और इन लिंक के लिए बस 3 दफे हमारे प्रचिता मैडम ने उनको फोन किया। उसका भी बहुत ही सुंदर काम है। उसको भी मैं दिल से धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। सर एक ही बात थी कि स्पीकर लोग का थोड़ा टाइम लिमिट रखिए। अभी मैं बिजनेसमैन हूँ सर। मेरे को आपकी मीटिंग ज्वाइन करनी थी, मेरे को आपको सुनना था। हेलो, आवाज आ रहा है सर? हेलो,
आ रहा है जी। हाँ,
हेलो,
आ रहा, आवाज आ रहा है।
हाँ जी,
आवाज आ रहा है आपका?
जी सर। हाँ सर, मेरे को मैं बोलता हूँ स्पीकर लिमिट रखिए सर, क्योंकि मेरे को आपकी मीटिंग अटेंड करनी थी, आपको सुनना था और कुछ बोलना था, तो बहुत टाइम निकल गया सर। थोड़ी अच्छा है, जरूर लिमिट रखो तो, बाकी क्या सर। और बैंक का खाली एक ही छोटा क्वेश्चन था सर, कि अभी हम रूरल एरिया में आगे बढ़ने के लिए क्या एक्शन लेंगे। कारण कि सर अभी गवर्नमेंट, कोई भी गवर्नमेंट रूरल को भी वो भी करेगी, कारण पोटेंशियल रूरल में बहुत है सर। तो उस खाली यही बताइए, बाकी तो सब कुछ आपने बताया सर, सब कुछ आपने बताया। सब रिजोल्यूशन में मैं पूरा सपोर्ट देता हूँ और हार्दिक शुभेच्छा देता हूँ सर। एक छोटा सा श्लोक बोल के मैं मेरी स्पीच को विराम करूंगा, प्लीज सुनिए। या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शांति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः। आपके नेतृत्व के अंदर हमारी बैंक दिन प्रतिदिन प्रगति करे, यही श्री चरणों में इच्छा। मैं वापस बोलता हूँ, सब रिसोर्स में मेरा पूरा सपोर्ट, हार्दिक शुभेच्छा है। और सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट का काम से भी मैं पूरा संतुष्ट हूँ सर। थैंक यू बोलने का मेरा दिया। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Thank you. Next speaker is number 26, Mr. Irshad Modi. He is joining us from Mumbai.
Chairman sir, Mr. Modi is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
So next speaker is number 27, Mr. Gautam Nandi. He is joining us from Kolkata.
Yes, am I audible, sir? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible. Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon, respected chairman, board of directors, and my online fellow shareholders. Myself, Gautam Nandi of Kolkata, very old equity shareholder of your bank. Sir, firstly, I'd like to give thanks to your secretarial department for sending me annual report along with notice and necessary joining link through email well in advance. So specially thanks to our respected company secretary and our whole team for rendering very good services to our minority shareholders. Sir, you are organizing your annual general meeting through video conference, and I find it's a grand success. Sir, I am very pleased to receive your wonderful annual report, which is very attractive and also very informative. सर, अकाउंट्स एंड परफॉर्मेंस का बारे में आप इतना सुंदर डिस्क्राइब कर दिए हैं आपके एनुअल रिपोर्ट में, और तो कुछ पूछना ही नहीं है सर। और चेयरमैन साहब, आप तो सब कुछ डिटेल में बता दिया हम लोग को, सो नो क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम माय साइड। सर, आई फाइंड excellent performance in every segment, even in this challenging year.
Thank you, Mr. Nandi. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your thoughts and views. Thank you.
One minute, sir. 1 minute. Sir, now the situation is still very tough. Banking sector is also very much affected. Our bank is also suffering. But in this scenario, you are paying very good dividend to our minority shareholders. I am very happy, sir. Sir, your CSR is also very, very good. So please keep it up. Sir, I like to know what is your roadmap for the next 3 to 4 years. Sir, is there any plan to issue bonus share in near future? आपके पोजीशन अभी इतना अच्छा है, आप तो 1:1 बोनस दे ही सकते हैं सर. So please consider, sir. Sir, I have requested for the hard copy of annual report. Your secretarial department had sent me in well in advance at my registered address. So thank you again, sir. Sir,
Thank you.
one request. Please, sir, one request, only one request. Please do something for at least for our speaker shareholders before Diwali. This is nothing but a token of love, sir. Sir, I am very proud to be a shareholder of your of a bank. I have full trust with our strong management, sir, like you. And so I wholeheartedly support your all resolutions, which I have already casted through my e-voting. Sir, I hold my current account in your Kolkata branch, and I am very much satisfied with the service of your bank, sir. Sir, looking forward with a positive outlook towards our bank with higher profit margin, handsome dividend, 1:1 bonus and return, sir. Sir, may God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nandi. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. The next is the speaker number 28, Mr. Dinesh Bhatia is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Dinesh Bhatia.
अभी मेरा आवाज सुनाई देता है सर? एम आई ऑडिबल?
हाँ, आवाज आ रहा है.
मेरा वीडियो भी दिख रहा है?
प्लीज.
अच्छा, मेरा वीडियो भी आ रहा है सर?
यस. जी हाँ, आ रहा है.
फर्स्ट तो चेयरमैन श्री मैं आपको और आपका एंटायर टीम को कांग्रेचुलेशन कहूंगा. बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा रिजल्ट आप लोग ने दिया है. आप लोग की मेहनत दिखा देती है. ये जो रिजल्ट है, लास्ट ईयर का जो हमारा रिजल्ट था उसके सामने ये साल का जो हमारा नेट प्रॉफिट है वो 35% से भी ज्यादा बढ़ा हुआ है. वो आप लोग की, आपकी और आपकी फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट की सभी की मेहनत दिखा रही है. हमें बहुत खुशी होती है कि हम अच्छी बैंक के, इतनी बड़ी बैंक के शेयर होल्डर हैं. हमें इसके लिए भी आपको और आपका टीम को धन्यवाद करना है. आपका सेक्रेटरी टीम को भी धन्यवाद करना है कि आप तो शेयर होल्डर के प्रति अच्छी भावना रखते हैं कि हमारे शेयर होल्डर खुश रहे, उनको कोई ना कोई तरीके से उनको फायदा होए. ये आपका रहता है कि शेयर होल्डर को संतोष मिलना चाहिए. ऐसा आपका जो सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट है उनका भी सोच आपके जैसी है. वो भी हमारे को कल और आज दोनों दिन उन्होंने इनवाइट किया कि आप हमारी मीटिंग में जरूर आना. तो हमें बहुत खुशी होती है कि नहीं, शेयर होल्डर की कदर करते हैं. आपका डिपार्टमेंट बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. मेरा खाली आपको एक ही सजेशन था. मेरे आगे भी 2 जन ने ये सजेशन आपको दिया कि आप हमारा जो शेयर जो है वो 2 रुपये का जो शेयर है हमारा, तो उनको आप 1 रुपये का क्यों नहीं कर देते? अगर आप 1 रुपये का शेयर करेंगे तो हमारा 1 का 2 शेयर हो जाएगा, मिनी बोनस जैसा होएगा. और दूसरा आप जो देखेंगे तो हमारा बैलेंस शीट पे, फाइनेंस पे किधर भी उसका रिफ्लेक्शन नहीं होएगा. खाली सिर्फ हमारी शेयर की संख्या बढ़ेगी. शेयर की संख्या बढ़ेगी तो हमारा भाव जो है वो काफी अच्छा बढ़ जाएगा. मार्केट में फ्लोटिंग ज्यादा रहेगा शेयर की, तो हमें भी अच्छा फायदा मिलेगा. तो जो हो सके, मैं बोनस के लिए नहीं कहूँगा क्योंकि मैं देखता हूँ कि हमारी जो इक्विटी है वो 1396.78 करोड़ है. इतनी बड़ी इक्विटी है, तो अगर बोनस दिया तो इक्विटी और हर एक चीज में हमारा ईपीएस में सब में फर्क आ जावे. तो वो मैं नहीं कहूँगा आपको, पर मेरी इतना सजेशन है कि आप अगली मीटिंग में जो हो सके तो आप स्प्लिट करने का, 1 शेयर का 2 शेयर, 2 रुपये के बदले 1 रुपये का शेयर कीजिए तो हमें मिनी बोनस जैसा रहेगा. बाकी हम यही देखते हैं कि मेरे आगे काफी शेयर होल्डर ने काफी सवाल पूछ लिए, तो मैं आपका ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लेगा. पर सिर्फ एक चीज मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा फॉरेन का, एब्रॉड का बिजनेस कितना है, हमारा इन्वेस्टमेंट कितना है फॉरेन बैंक ब्रांचों में, और उनमें हमारी इनकम कमाई क्या हो रही है, उसके बारे में थोड़ा आप जानकारी देंगे तो हमें खुशी होगी. बाकी तो मैं आपको और आपका एंटायर टीम को
thank you.
देखता है, हमें खुशी होती है। आपका ग्रुप आपका जो है, आपने और एमडी ने जो शुरुआत में जो प्रेजेंटेशन दिया, हमें काफी जानकारी मिल गई। बहुत बढ़िया, ऑल द बेस्ट, थैंक यू, आपने हमें बोलने का मौका दिया।
Thank you, Mr. Bhatia, for your thoughts and views. Next is the speaker number 29, Mr. Harpreet Singh. He is
को भी हम
joining us
दाद
from
देते
Chandigarh.
हैं, आप शांति से सबको सुन रहे हैं। मेरा 28वां नंबर है, आपने जो सुना उसके भी लिए भी हम दाद देते हैं कि आपकी पेशेंट है कि आप शांति से हर एक को सुनते हैं। भले मेरा 28वां नंबर है, मुझे कोई गम नहीं है। एक चीज ये आपका सेक्रेटरी डिपार्टमेंट ने बढ़िया किया है कि नंबर दिया है। जो नंबर दिया है तो हम क्या पानी पीना के किधर बाहर भी खड़ा होना है तो उठ सकते हैं कि नहीं, हमारे नंबर को देरी है। ये नंबर दिया और आप नंबर स्पीच भी है, आप बोलते भी है कि इतना नंबर तो हमें मालूम पड़ता है। तो बहुत बढ़िया, ऑल द बेस्ट, थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir. Mr. Harpreet Singh from Chandigarh.
Chairman sir, Mr. Singh is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
So the next is speaker number 30, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi. He is joining us from Kolkata. Mr. Jaideep Bakshi.
Sir, very good afternoon, sir, Chairman and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Sir, your initial speech explained our bank's performance also and also future prospects. And many speakers have explained our bank's performance also. So nothing to add on this. I want to convey my thanks to our company secretary for giving me an opportunity and presenting a detailed annual report. And sir, congrats for the good performance and also for the dividend you have passed on. And sir, just want to know, are we going to opening up new branches, because the service which we get from our branches is really marvelous, a remarkable one. Their hospitality is very great. And what is our future plans for growth, and any new products are we planning to launch for more new penetration? And what is our thought process regarding the tier 2 or tier 3 cities? How do we plan to penetrate in those areas? Because we are very well off in the city area. So nothing to add more. Wish the bank all the best in the coming years, and festive greetings to all present in today's video conference. Thank you, sir, for giving an opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Bakshi. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Next is the speaker number 31, Mr. Gaurav Rojatkar. He is joining us from Berlin, Germany.
Chairman sir, Mr. Gaurav is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
Next is the speaker number 32, Mr. Prakash More. He is joining from Pune.
Good afternoon, sir. Chairman, sir. Thank you for great result of the bank during 22-23. I have a small question on the highlights which have been published in annual reports regarding depositing saving account. If you see for 2021, it was 2954 billion, and 22 it was 3599, and 23 it was 3797. If you see last year it was 198 billion got added, but previous to that it was 645 billion rupees got added into saving deposit. Is it that indication that saving bank account holders are moving away from bank? And I would like to know the reason for reduction in growth with respect to deposit. That is point number one. Secondly, I have raised the concern on number of credit card account holder trend in last 5 years, as well as number of salary accounts we got added for last 5 years, and what is the statistics on customer grievances for last 3 years. this email I have shared, if the details are available, can you give me, because it was sent in advance, much in advance of this AGM.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Mr. More. Thank
I
you
would
for your
like to
thoughts
have
and
one more
attending
point.
the
If you have
AGM.
details, you can share me.
Yeah, sure, sure. Why not? I thought you are finished.
Yeah. And second point, sir, on the one of another shareholder also raised concern on the system, because I am holding account for last 23 years with ICICI Bank, and I have a good relationship with bank. But recently I came across an incident where my PAN, Aadhaar and name was linked to somebody's current account. I do not know how it has happened, but I feel this is some lapse in technical glitch, or somebody has personally done it. I do not know. But now it is regularized, but we should have check on such happenings. Otherwise, as a common man, we will not get into the bank system what is happening behind it.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So we move on to the next speaker, number 33, Mr. Chandu Kumar Parmar. He is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Chandu Kumar Parmar.
Chairman sir, Mr. Parmar is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
So next is speaker number 34, Mr. Abhishek J. He is joining us from Chennai. Mr. Abhishek J.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible, sir? Am I audible, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
No, your voice is not clear. Can you increase the volume a little more?
Now it should be clear, sir. Now it should be clear. I have adjusted that. Now it should be clear, sir. I mute all the other devices. Now it should be correct. So my name is Abhishek, shareholder of the company. My DPID IN 301637. Client ID is 41359155. So first of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of 29th annual general body meeting. The trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. Our bank deserves much more respect than the current market cap after completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, dividend history, and becoming one of the strongest bank in our respective segment. So most of my questions are already sent through email, sir. I shall not repeat the same questions again in this virtual platform in order to save and restrict time in the annual general body meeting. Already 29 speakers have spoke before me, so I shall not waste the management time. So I would like to know what are the steps being taken by the management to reduce the other expenses, legal professional charges, and the audit fees. So that myself and my team are running a legal firm in the name and style of Government Associate in Chennai. I would request your good to kindly enroll our firm in the environment of the bank, and we will be glad to extend our services, sir. So then one more thing, sir, I have raised a few issues and grievances in the year 2020 AGM. The management contacted me stating that they will resolve the issue. There was a dividend issue which was being around 40,240 rupees dividend being issued by Clarion Chemicals, which was being discounted.
Mr. Abhishek, we are unable to hear you very clearly.
So that is some technical aspect on the part of the
Mr. Abhishek, request if you could please come near the speaker. We are unable to hear you clearly.
Mr. Abhishek, I would say suppose if the volume keeps coming like this only, then you can switch off. Yeah, switch off your video. Switch off your video. Let us see then. It's little better, but I would request you to send your suggestions in writing. That will be better because we are not able to make anything out of it. So I believe if you can send your suggestions, your thoughts in writing through an email, that will be better, right? Because
I'll do that also, sir. But this is not a suggestion, sir. This is a grievance actually, which I have raised in the year 2020 AGM. Your management person has put me to the concerned person, Mr. Naveen Oswal from Hyderabad. He has contacted me saying that they will resolve the issue because the check discounting of rupee fraud of rupee 40,240.
Mr. Abhishek, still it is not clear. Still it is not clear. So we are just not getting anything. So I think you can send your thoughts in writing. Okay, that will be better.
I
Thank
give a
you.
detailed
Thank you
email
very
sir, to
much.
ensure that the matter is being resolved, sir. Thank you, sir.
Send it. Thank you very much. So we
Thank
move
you,
on to
sir.
the next speaker, number 35, Mr. Dhyaneshwar Bhagat. He is joining us from Mumbai.
Chairman sir, Mr. Bhagwat is currently not connected in the meeting. Request you to kindly invite the next speaker shareholder, please.
Next is the speaker number 36, Mr. Sharat Kumar Shah. He is joining us from Mumbai again. So Mr.
Sir,
Sharat Kumar
thank
Shah.
you very much. Yeah, Sharat Kumar sir, thank you very much, sir, for allowing me to speak. And one very important thing, sir, I have gone through your balance sheet early in the morning, and I have sent you my points by 10:40 today. In banking, what is important is provision. And if before that, sir, I welcome to our new company secretary and congratulate her for appointment in bank, Prachiti. Page number 71, and what I observed, sir, the provisions and contingency is reduced by 29.9%. And if we continue or we decrease the provision to zero, then what will happen? That will have a good result. Actually, the whole show of bank is on provisioning. And what I referred as far as shareholder is concerned, the page number 95, sir, the share price has increased from 670 to 970 during last 15 months. So P ratio is about 22, and inform whether still chances to increase the share price as our book value is 287 rupees. And one thing is very important, sir, that I refer page number 163. Our employment cost is 12,059 crore, which is much lower than our PAT of 31,896 crore. So it means that you run the bank for shareholders and not for employees. So that is very important for from the shareholder angle, sir. And a very important thing is that in profit and loss account or everywhere, what we are doing, sir, along with the PAT, what is profit, brought out profit is 43,671 crores, sir. It means the financial position of ICICI Bank is absolutely strong. And what certain information which is not clear to me from the balance sheet, and so I say that whether we have got 71 crore shares as our share capital of rupees 2, that you made it clear, sir. And I'm not happy, sir. One thing about the annual report, that because it becomes very difficult because you have given figures in millions, billions, that is still okay. That can we can accept. But when you have given figures in 00, it becomes very difficult to understand the figure. So please try to give figures in crores so that our figures which can be understood very quickly by all. Another thing, sir, I have given my shares for DMAT T2019, and now I have again given for DMAT, and in the mail I have given DRN number, share certificate number, and quantity. And in addition to that, I have received a call from K Fintech Sai Krishna on 22nd at 3:15, and I briefed him about all this position, and then I have received a mail from him on the same day at 4:33. So what is my request to you? That all details. Another thing, sir, this particular share, when I have given my share, my daughter's share, my share, I the second holder Jarat Kumar and the third holder Sureka Shah, you have done DMAT in June, July, August of 2019, and whatever shares now I am giving you are also in the same name, that is Sureka Shah and Charat Kumar Shah. So what is the difficulty? I have not understood. But the K Fintech with Sri Krishna was talking very nicely, and I request you to see that along with the RTA, you do demat of this share as early as possible. This is the only, and all details I have given you in my mail of morning today. And I think you will definitely take care of this. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity. Thank you very much, sir. And the keep provision
Thank you, Mr. Shah.
as possible as low. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Shah. So we have come to the end of our members who were trying to share their thoughts with us in this AGM. In the meantime, I have got the information that speaker number 10, Mr. Kirti Shah, he intends to express his thoughts. So can we go to Mr. Kirti Shah, speaker number 10?
Sir, 1 minute, sir, I have got only one point, that in whole balance sheet, you have not mentioned NPA, which is missing in annual report.
Hello.
Can you do that?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
okay, all right. So we go to Mr. Kirti Shah. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Kirti Shah.
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
yes.
Kirti Shah here, sir, from Mumbai. चेयरमैन सर, आपने बहुत बढ़िया स्पीच दिया है और सबको सही तरह से सुना भी है। वो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है, आपने सबको साथ में लेकर आप चल रहे हो और इतना टाइम तक आप बैठे हुए हो। चेयरमैन सर, अभी जैसे आपने ये फिगर जो दिया है वो 1000 में दिया है, वो करोड़ और लैक्स में देने की खास जरूरत है। चेयरमैन सर, अभी ये प्रोविजन फॉर लायबिलिटी जो अपनी है, कॉन्टिजेंट लायबिलिटी, वो 50 लाख करोड़ है, जो लास्ट ईयर थी 45 लाख करोड़। तो इतना ह्यूज लायबिलिटी जो आपका है, वो कैसे आप ये एडजस्ट करेंगे? जरा सा भी पूरा वर्ल्ड में कहीं कुछ ना कुछ हो गया तो ये पूरा जो है इंडस्ट्री खत्म हो जाएगी। 50 लाख करोड़ की लायबिलिटी है, कॉन्टिजेंट लायबिलिटी, इतनी ह्यूज कैसे होती है? वो समझ में थोड़ा नहीं आ रहा है, थोड़ा बताइए। आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट है 6 लाख करोड़ का, तो उसका रिटर्न कितना आता है? लास्ट 3 ईयर का रिटर्न कितना है? वो है 6 लाख करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट में, वो थोड़ा आप हाईलाइट करेंगे। चेयरमैन सर, आपकी बैलेंस शीट साइन हुई है 22 अप्रैल को, और आप मीटिंग इतना लेट क्यों रखते हो? अगर एंड में आप मीटिंग जल्दी भी रख सकते थे, जुलाई में भी आप मीटिंग रख सकते थे। तो जरा सोचिए कि बैलेंस शीट 22 अप्रैल को साइन हुई है, तो मीटिंग आप थोड़ा जल्दी रखिए। चेयरमैन सर, सीनियर सिटीजन के लिए मॉर्गेज लोन में क्या इंटरेस्ट रेट आपका है? वो सीनियर सिटीजन, आप खुद भी सीनियर सिटीजन में हो, तो सीनियर सिटीजन के लिए आपको कोई अट्रैक्टिव स्कीम लानी चाहिए। उसका फ्लैट रख के आप जो उसका जो है ईएमआई जो भरने की जरूरत नहीं है। जब उसका 10 साल में खत्म हो जाएगा, जो आदमी डेड होता है, तो उसका पूरा प्रॉपर्टी बेच के आप पैसा वसूल कर सकते हैं और शांति से वो हर महीना कुछ ना कुछ पैसा वापरे, वैसा कुछ कीजिए। चेयरमैन सर, आईएफपी का जैसा सजेशन दिया है आपने भी, गवर्नमेंट में थोड़ा फॉलो करने की जरूरत है कि भाई शेयर होल्डर बेनिफिट के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने भी कुछ छूट देनी चाहिए, वो थोड़ा आप खास ध्यान रखिए। और चेयरमैन सर, अदर इनकम आपकी 65,000 करोड़ की है, उसमें रिकरिंग इनकम कितनी है? रिकरिंग इनकम वो भी थोड़ा बताएंगे, और एनपीए कितना डाउन होगा वो बताइए। विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट, थैंक यू वेरी मच। सर, मैंने ईमेल किया है, ईमेल का आप रिप्लाई करेंगे। ओके,
Thank you, Mr. Shah, for sharing your thoughts and views and attending the AGM. So, thank you members for your valuable suggestions and inputs. We have taken note of the same. While MD and CEO will provide the answer shortly, I request the team in the interim to play videos on ESG and CSR initiatives of the bank.
माटी के मान बढ़ा हूं एक दिन,
यहाँ मेरे गांव में एक कहावत है, कुछ ना होने से बेहतर है कुछ होना। पर मैं सिर्फ कुछ से संतुष्ट होने वालों में से नहीं था। मेरा नाम पुनारद यादव है। मैं भाटा गांव बीच छत्तीसगढ़ से हूँ। पहले पूरा परिवार एक छोटे से कच्चे मकान में रहता था। रहने को सर के ऊपर छत तो थी, पर जीने की वजह हम सब ढूंढ रहे थे। पापा स्कूल में 100 बच्चों का खाना बनाते थे और यहाँ घर में हम 8 लोग भूखे सोते थे। मन था पढ़ लिख कर कुछ बड़ा करने का, पर पैसों की कमी के कारण 12वीं के बाद पढ़ाई छोड़नी पड़ी। लगा जिंदगी बिखर गई। फिर पापा के साथ लग गया किस्मत को मात देने। एक समय ऐसा आया कि पैसों के लिए पत्थर भी उठाने पड़े। लगा ये कंधे इससे ज्यादा बोझ नहीं सह पाएंगे। साल गुजरे जा रहे थे, पर बोझ कम ही नहीं हो रहा था। एक बार को लगा सब छोड़ के कहीं भाग जाऊं, पर फिर लगा माँ पापा और छोटे भाई बहन का ध्यान कौन रखेगा। जिंदगी में अंधेरा सा छा गया था, कुछ साफ दिखाई ही नहीं दे रहा था।
बिच मझधारे मनैया है मोर, फंस गए हैं जिंदगी के डोर।
फिर एक दिन उम्मीद की किरण जागी जब मेरे दोस्त ने मुझे ICICI फाउंडेशन के बारे में बताया, जहां पढ़ने से उसकी खुद की जिंदगी संवर गई थी। ऐसा लगा जैसे ऊपर वाले ने एक और मौका दिया हो। वहां मैंने रेफ्रिजरेशन एंड एयर कंडीशनिंग के 3 महीने के फ्री कोर्स में एडमिशन ले लिया। पहले उन्होंने मुझे लैब्स में फ्रिज और AC का कंप्रेशन, इलेक्ट्रिकल वायरिंग और रिपेयर सिखाया, और फिर लाइफ स्किल क्लासेस में ट्रेनिंग देके अच्छे से बोलना, चलना, उठना, बैठना भी सिखा दिया। धीमे धीमे अंधेरा छटने लगा और हमारी जिंदगी में ICICI फाउंडेशन एक नया सवेरा लेके आया। ICICI एकेडमी फॉर स्किल्स के कोर्स के बाद वहीं से एक जाने माने कोल्ड स्टोरेज फैक्ट्री में ट्रेनी टेक्नीशियन का काम मिल गया। एक समय पापा 100 बच्चों का खाना देखते थे, और अब मैं लाखों करोड़ों लोगों तक खाना सही सलामत पहुंचे, इसलिए कोल्ड स्टोरेज का ध्यान रखता हूँ। बस अंतर यही है, जो थालियाँ कभी खाली पड़ी रहती थी, उनको भी खाने का स्वाद आने लगा है। अब जब इरादे पक्के हो गए थे, तो अधूरी पढ़ाई भी पूरी कर ली और माँ पापा के लिए मकान भी पक्का बनवा लिया। अब एक मोटरसाइकिल और छोटी गाड़ी शान से घर के बाहर खड़ी रहती है। जब घर बन गया तो सोचा घर बसा भी लेते हैं, पर अभी तो बस कुछ दूर आए हैं और बहुत आगे जाना है, और कमाई भी बढ़कर 7 गुना हो गई है। पर जब आज अपने खुश परिवार को देखता हूँ तो लगता है यही मेरी असली कमाई है।
ICICI फाउंडेशन का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
I wish to take this opportunity to thank our shareholders for sharing their thoughts. We value the trust reposed by you, which motivates us to strive to do even better with your kind support. In addition to the queries raised by the speaker members, the bank has also received queries through emails from a few members in advance. As there are many common queries, the replies have been consolidated. It may be noted that the bank is constrained to not respond to queries from shareholders, including through emails which pertain to matters which are outside the scope of business to be transacted at this meeting, or on matters which may be sub judice or legally privileged, as also on certain matters which may not qualify for public disclosure, including for reasons which are regulatory in nature. The rest of the queries have been considered. As regards customer product suggestions and complaints, one will be requesting my colleagues to get in touch with you directly. The banking system serves the economy, and our bank straddles the complete spectrum of opportunity, from the micro loans to the large loans, through the physical and the digital offerings that we have, and the complete spectrum of products that we have. Our economy has been doing well, and with enabling regulations, the banking system is in a healthy state. An opportunity like our economy will have competition, and we have to serve our customers well to get our positioning. There have been queries on our branch network, and as regards that, one would like to mention that we keep reviewing and adding branches wherever we see an opportunity to establish a presence in a growth market or deepen our presence. Over the last 12 months, the pace of branch addition has picked up significantly as compared to last year. Our branch count has increased by 480 during financial year 2023 compared to 150 during financial year 2022. And our branch count has increased by 174 in Q1 of 2024. So as we speak, as on June 30, 2023, we had 6,074 branches, out of which 51% of the branches are located in semi-urban and rural areas. The bank has overseas business centers in 6 locations, and during the financial year 2023, about 2.6% of the overall revenue came from them. As regards NIM, the net interest margin was 4.4% in financial year 2023 compared to financial year 2022. Going forward, we expect some moderation in NIM, primarily due to increase in cost of deposits, and for the financial year 2024, the full year NIM is expected to stay in the range that we had in the financial year 2023. As at March 31, 2023, our domestic loan portfolio was about 97%, and the retail loan portfolio was 53.9%, business banking 7%, SME 4.7%, and the corporate portfolio was about 22.7%. There was a query on the ICICI Securities delisting. In this regard, we would like to submit that we will have a separate meeting which will be convened as required in law for considering the delisting proposal. The fraud numbers for the financial year 2022, the total fraud count was 5,678 with a value of 30.76. In the financial year 2023, the number was 6,641 fraud with a value of 3.83 billion. As regard customer complaints, the number of customer complaints in the financial year March 31, 22 were 4.09 lakhs, which came down to 2.48 lakhs in the financial year March 31, 2023. The number of credit cards is, as we speak, is 13.8 million cards we presently have. As regards senior citizens, we would like to mention that ICICI Bank offers an additional interest rate of 0.5% on rupee term deposits of loans less than 2 crores, and senior citizens get an additional 0.1% for tenors of 5 years 1 day to 10 years. On the loan side, we don't have any, I would say, special rates for the senior citizens. There was a query on Geo Financial. In the Indian financial services sector, the opportunity is large and the market continues to be competitive, and to that extent, as I mentioned, it will be an attractive market where we will have competition, and each institution will have to devise its strategy to ensure that it gets its rightful positioning in a competitive landscape. We would again, there was a query on the targets for loan growth. As regards that, as we mentioned in the presentation also, we pursue the opportunity on a risk calibrated basis, and we are focused on increasing our profit before tax within the guardrails of risk and compliance. As regards the closure of cards, it's a normal ongoing process, and as regards interest rate, our ALCO periodically determines the interest rates which are based on the competitive landscape and also the internal assessment. Our rural business loans as on June 30th were about 90,000 crores, and the SME and business banking, I had given the percentage, was about 1.25 lakh crores. Cyber risk forms an integral part of bank's risk management framework, and the bank has committed to work towards aligning itself with the changing threat landscape, and has identified and has a dedicated team for cyber information risk management. The bank also lays emphasis on customer elements such as protection from phishing, adaptive authentication, awareness initiatives. The bank also conducts and participates in several cyber security attack simulation drills to remain agile and at par with global standards. The bank sees this as a continuous journey in line with the fast evolving digital business as well as the developments in the external risk landscape. The Orange Book is an initiative from the bank for creating awareness on the various, I would say, offerings of our bank, and it is also available on our website. As regards the CSR, ICICI Foundation is the organization, and the accounts of ICICI Foundation are audited. We have not issued or listed any green bonds as yet. There was a query on the contingency. This is largely related to the guarantee which is given on behalf of the customers, liabilities on account of outstanding foreign exchange contracts, and these are in the normal course of banking business. With this, we've answered the queries, and as I mentioned, any specific queries and complaints would be attended to by my colleagues who will directly get in touch with our shareholders. Thank you.
The shareholders for their kind participation. We are deeply grateful to all our shareholders for sparing their valuable time in participating in this AGM. As the queries have been now answered, I would like to inform you that pursuant to section 108 of the Companies Act 2013 read with Rule 20 of the Companies Management and Administration Rules 2014 and Regulation 44 of the Securities and Exchange Board of India Listing Obligations and Disclosure Requirements Regulations 2015, the bank had provided an opportunity to all its members for exercising their voting rights through remote e-voting for the items of business to be transacted at the AGM, which are as follows. Item number 1, ordinary resolution for adoption of audited standalone and consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023. Item number 2, ordinary resolution for declaration of dividend on equity shares for the year ended March 31, 2023 at the rate of rupees 8 per equity share. Item number 3, ordinary resolution for reappointment of Mr. Sandeep Bakshi as a director who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Item number 4, ordinary resolution for reappointment of Messrs. MSKA and Associates, Chartered Accountants, as one of the joint statutory auditors of the bank. Item number 5, ordinary resolution for reappointment of Messrs. KKC and Associates LLP, Chartered Accountants, formerly Messrs. Khimji Kumarji and Company LLP, as one of the joint statutory auditors of the bank. Item number 6, special resolution for reappointment of Mr. Hari L. Mundra as an independent director of the bank for a second term commencing from October 26, 2023 to October 25, 2024. Item number 7, special resolution for reappointment of Mr. B. Sri Ram as an independent director of the bank for a second term commencing from January 14, 2024 to January 13, 2027. Item number 8, special resolution for reappointment of Mr. S. Madhavan as an independent director of the bank for a second term commencing from April 14, 2024 to April 13, 2027. Item number 9, ordinary resolution for revision in remuneration of Mr. Sandeep Bakshi, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the bank. Item number 10, ordinary resolution for revision in remuneration of Mr. Sandeep Batra, Executive Director of the bank. Item number 11, ordinary resolution for revision in remuneration of Mr. Rakesh Jha, Executive Director of the bank. Item number 12, ordinary resolution for revision in remuneration of Mr. Anup Bagchi, erstwhile Executive Director of the bank. Item number 13, ordinary resolution for reappointment of Mr. Sandeep Bakshi as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the bank for a period of 3 years effective from October 4, 2023 to October 3, 2026. Item number 14, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for sale of securities issued by related or unrelated parties to related party for FY 2024. Item number 15, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for current account deposits for FY 2025. Item number 16, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for subscription of securities issued by related parties and purchase of securities from related parties issued by related or unrelated parties for FY 2025. Item number 17, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for sale of securities issued by related or unrelated parties to related parties for FY 2025. Item number 18, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for fund based and or non-fund based credit facilities for FY 2025. Item number 19, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for undertaking repurchase, repo transactions and other permitted short term borrowing transactions with the related party for FY 2025. Item number 20, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for undertaking reverse repurchase, reverse repo and other permitted short-term lending transactions with the related party for FY 2025. Item number 21, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for availing manpower services for certain activities from related party for FY 2025. Item number 22, ordinary resolution for material related party transactions for availing insurance services from related party for FY 2025. The relevant explanatory statements in respect of item number 4 to 22 are provided in the notice of AGM. The remote e-voting facility was provided to the members from Friday, August 25, 2023, 9 am IST to Tuesday, August 29, 2023, 5 pm IST through National Security Depository Limited NSDL to exercise their votes in proportion to their shareholding as on August 23, 2023, which was the cutoff date fixed for voting in accordance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013. The bank is also providing e-voting facility for members attending the meeting who have not already cast their vote by remote e-voting. Ms. Vinita Nair of Vinod Kothari and Company, practicing company secretaries, is appointed as the scrutinizer for the remote e-voting prior to the AGM and for e-voting during the AGM. Members holding shares as on the cutoff date, that is August 23, 2023, and have not cast their vote by remote e-voting may exercise their right to cast their votes through e-voting, which will remain open for 15 minutes. This concludes the formal business of the meeting and I declare the meeting as closed. I authorize any executive director or the company secretary to declare the voting results. The voting results along with the consolidated scrutinizer's report will be announced to the stock exchanges and will be disseminated on the website of the bank and NSDL. The voting results will also be displayed at the registered office as well as at the corporate office of the bank. The same would be duly recorded as a part of the proceedings of the AGM. Thank you once again for your support and cooperation. Thank you for attending the annual general meeting. Thank you all.